Wait. All right. So I think we are miraculously ready to start the tournament on Master and Skills here. So
Alright.
I think this is going to be a fascinating game. Skills knows absolutely nothing about anything. FFA is included in anything, so he knows nothing about that too. Master seems to have been practicing really hard. It seems like he's watched a lot of good FFA, and so I think he's going to do well. But Skills probably does have the better overall weapon skills and just general Sauerbraten experience. So I think we have a chance to see a really interesting game here.
Yeah, I would agree. Skills actually has played a little bit of FFA. I don't know how well he remembers it or how good he was
Right.
even back then, but we'll see. I mean, it could be interesting. I still fully expect Master to win, but
I agree with your prediction. We need to have that one panel guy who just makes stupid predictions always. Predicts Skills to win. Skills in 3, even though it's the best of 1. Looks like the map choice has not favored Skills.
yeah.
How did they end up on Corruption? What did Skills veto? Skills vetoed NMP8 and makes sense. He vetoed Metal 4, vetoed Tumwalk. Shouldn't have vetoed Tumwalk.
Yeah, he
Alright,
should have vetoed corruption instead.
yeah.
Alright, here we go.
Notice it every time I tab out. Alright. And go. Alright, so I am... Oh, I have sound vol 0. I am off on Skills to start here. He's got rifle, his main weapon of choice, and he also has machine gun. And it's mutual.
Mutual kill to start.
Green armor.
No one going for that green
armor. No
armor.
one cares. Skills looks like it's gonna
Skills
be...
going for yellow.
Yep. And Master does get there, but not in time. So already we're seeing a greater degree of FFA literacy than I was expecting.
Master did fall back onto that green too.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
Good rifles by Skills.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing I was expecting that might throw things into his favor.
Yeah, this is not a bad map to be good with rifle on.
No, certainly not. Does he know where Claude is? Yes, he does. Oh, no! Well, that was close. But let's see what Master can do with this quad. He's got nothing in terms of stack, and he is dead. I'm going to stay on him, though, and see how he deals with this lag that he has. And also the unexpected adversity. Doesn't seem to have learned how to do this jump pad. I'm pretty sure he was on the server yesterday when I explained that you just need to walk on and shoot 2 pistols. But it's possible that the stress of the game has, you know, erased his memory.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
Looks like Master has a very high sensitivity. Seems like he's
that might be true.
very spastic in his movements. Yeah, he needs to figure out how to get up to this yellow, or he's not going to have much of a chance.
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
Skills doesn't appear to have gotten the health boost. I'm back on Skills now. Oh my god, the warp is real.
Oh.
It's funny, because Master actually asked me in advance whether he should go to the place where he wouldn't lag, or the place where he would lag. And I told him to go to the place where he wouldn't lag. So, I don't know what's up with that, but he is definitely lagging. Anyway, he's taking the lead here on the back of that strong quad run, and I'm going to follow him again.
Weird choice to just hang out in that quad area.
Yeah, I've seen them both do that once now. Like they're thinking, maybe if I stand here, quad will just appear.
I'm pleasantly surprised by the yellow timing so far.
Yeah. Absolutely. It seems like
Quad
both
damage in
players
10
are
seconds.
doing the thing that I named a tournament after. Looks like while I was looking away, Master got another quad. He is just racking up quads somehow. Wasn't able
Yeah,
to do
he
much
just-
with it though. Still on Master. Picking up green
Health boost in
and
10 seconds.
going up. When is yellow spawning?
Yellow is a little bit delayed now. It should be up in like 3 seconds.
Cool. Oh, Master knows where the health boost is. That's the first health boost I've seen taken. But someone must have been taking them or it wouldn't have spawned. Alright, yellow is going to be at about 5. For those who don't know, Read-On is working on a client that will display all the item times while you're in
Quad
Spectator,
damage in 10 seconds.
so that we can show you all this information constantly as viewers, and you'll know everything, and then you can be like, oh, the pros are so stupid, why don't they know when yellow armor's up? Clearly. You know, so that'll be good. You can look forward to that. Again, Master gets the quad. Which he really shouldn't have. Oh,
Ooh.
perfect.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
Well, those were some meaty rifles. At this point, if I'm Skills, I'm probably getting a bit annoyed because he had such a good start. And then there
Yeah.
was that laggy fight on quad, and it's just all gone wrong for him since then.
Skills just not falling onto that health boost. Sitting right by it, but never going onto it.
Someone should really tell him, but that would be unfair. I also noticed that he's taken a few shotgun blasts that were pretty optimistic when he would have been better off using a different weapon. Or in one case, he had rockets still, and he's just like, I'm going to go with this mid-range
Quad
shotgun,
damage in
which
10 seconds.
is not a very effective way to use the weapon.
Yeah. Some questionable weapon selection.
And there, I don't even know if attacking quad, it was kind of a futile mission.
Yeah.
So Master's up to a gargantuan stack, and I think he's
Health boost
probably
in 10 seconds.
feeling pretty good about now. Oh, he does have a way to get to yellow. Not the way I would do
Nice.
it, but it works. Back on skills here. He has found the health boost. This is big news.
Good achievement.
Achievement unlocked. I know where the health boost is.
Took a small event out of Master's stack.
Yeah, it's
Still looking pretty formidable.
pretty negligible. Oh, that's good though. Now we're getting something.
Yeah.
But the yellow is up for him. I think that skills, after initially having a pretty good time on the yellow, well, then again, he was
Quad
attacking
damage
it
in
just
10
there.
seconds.
I'm not sure what he knows.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Now that was a slick move until he got hit by the second nade. Oh, more slick moves. Too slick. Too slick for his own good. Alright, let's watch. Oh, he is
Ooh.
good. I'm gonna watch skills
But hey,
anyway.
getting it is better than nothing.
That is true. Master was too busy with his slick moves to actually get to the quad time. So now, Master has again gotten the yellow for free, but skills has health boost, and a green, and he is losing. Oh, Master again though.
Ooh.
Self-damage for the win. Skills needs to make something happen now if he, you know, wants to not lose. 10 frags
Yeah.
in 2 minutes with a good quad run, it can be done.
Yeah. It's a tall order, but it's possible.
And anything's possible in these games with less experienced players also.
Yeah, you definitely can't forget that factor.
Quad damage in 10 seconds. Health boost in 10
Okay,
seconds.
skills.
Yeah, I
You
think
gotta
you gotta
get
go. Get
on
on
the
the
quad.
quad. No. Okay. Oh
Oh.
my gosh.
Nice.
I guess I'm thinking he did not know it was possible to get to quad from that way. Thought he was being very clever. But he needs...
Alright, he got everything.
He needs to go. He needs to... Master? Oh no,
Master hiding.
He's been watching me and read on too much. He's just standing on pad. This is
Oh,
probably...
skills? No!
Oh my goodness. No, you have to chase him, man. No! What do I do?
You gotta get up there.
Skills?
You gotta get up there, skills.
Oh my god,
No.
you should have showed him the jump pad trick.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, the helplessness. Well, he wins the fight. But 7 frags,
Health
45
boost in 10
seconds.
seconds.
It's gonna take some spawn luck. And it's also gonna take this fight.
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
Okay. It's...
Quad and luck. Time for quad and luck. And that is not good. And that's
Alright,
that's good.
yeah, that's gonna be it.
GG.
But hey, 20-13.
That was
Not
a good game.
terrible scoreline. Yeah.
I was entertained. I think it's unfortunate a few things that if I were skills I might find a bit tilting. His inability to finish on some quads. The fact that he lost that one fight where there was a bit of lag and some other things, but overall he definitely showed that he is familiar with the items and how to use them. So
Yeah.
already he has exceeded expectations. Yeah, and the good news is Master did seem to lag a bit less as the game went on. So hopefully it's not going to be like that all day.
Yeah.
Alright, it looks like we're going to be seeing Zekron versus Shaky now.
Oh, that should be a pretty good match.
I think so. Zekron has definitely been practicing more lately. Shaky has a lot more experience. I will expect Shaky to take this, but that doesn't mean it's going to be easy. And it also depends on what map they end up on.
Yeah, I think with a map like Metal 4, if it ends up like that, we could see Zekron winning.
Yes,
but
that's absolutely true.
if it comes down to like, I don't know,
Alright,
some
you
of the
gotta
other
use it.
ones.
He should be able to figure this out. And he did not figure it out. Nope, he did figure it out. Perfect.
Nice.
And I don't have admin. And I still don't have admin.
I
Well,
got you.
I don't need it.
Zekron vetoes NMP8,
We'll be seeing a lot of
as
that.
expected.
Yep. The only guy, on cue, the only guy in this tournament who seems to very much want to play an MP8 is Master. I think he feels...
I think Roddy probably would.
Oh, that's true. He may have lost confidence after being 20-something to 0 or -1 the other day by Shaky.
Oh, wow. I didn't see that.
That happened. It may have been a fluke insofar as I think it was late. I think Roddy was tired. But it very much happened, and it was special. I really hope Shaky... He might not veto Metal 4. He might veto Tumwalk. Because I think...
this is a pretty good pool for Zekron, I think.
Shaky likes Metal 4. He just doesn't know it. Well,
I think
okay.
it'll probably be Metal 3.
Yeah, it should be Metal 3 now because
if I know.
Zekron vetoed Tumwalk. Yep. All right. This is good. I think both players are equally comfortable on this map, so I'm thinking we'll see a good game. Shaky being more further removed from his glory days, he may be slower here. That would be his disadvantage. But he has the experience, hopefully, to make up for it. And he needs to type #ready.
All right, here we go.
All right, I'm off on Zekron, who has taken his usual pop-out FFA player alt. Maybe some nerves there, rocketing the wall straight off. Neither guy seems quite sure how they want to play the start. But Shaky's got the green. And if he doesn't die to pistol, he should get yellow armor. No!
Nope.
That is a bad start in terms of luck.
Yeah.
But at least he's got a 3 frag cushion to help make it okay. Another early quad attempt there.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
Zekron doing a nice job of rotating the armors, but neglecting to think about the most important thing on this map, which is machine gun.
Quad
Yeah.
damage in 10 seconds.
Controlling those 2 machine gun pickups out of, ooh. So this is something I think we're going to see Shaky do a lot. He understands the new health boost, but he hasn't quite internalized, that was sick. He hasn't internalized its lack of importance yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially on a map like this.
Yeah. He's still...
You have to be prioritizing yellow.
Yeah, or in that case, quad. But Shaky,
Yeah.
Shaky's still thinking in old terms, like health boost, most important item on the map. If you don't get it, the game could end in 5 minutes. So I think we're going to see him go for health boost a lot when he doesn't need to. But we are seeing Shaky is rotating those 2 MG pickups a lot better than Zekron. Although Zekron did manage to get the far MG and it's let him get the frag. Something to note for the spectators, Shaky is playing without a clock. He is just too old school for a clock, and so he is doing the armor timing by feel.
10 seconds.
Zekron, on the other hand, has gotten on the yellow, and we're seeing a big fight for quad that Shaky
Has backed off.
backed off. So what is he doing? All right, well,
Oh, he's so low.
oh my goodness, he's just running. 35, he can take 1 pistol.
Oh.
Go back for yellow. Although I'm just going on field too. Yeah, no, there it is. So next one's going to be at 49 or thereabouts, and Shaky is down. Let's watch Zekron. He's got some stack. He's ready to do work. He needs to get those 2 MGs.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
Well, he did get 1 of them, but it's more about keeping the other guy from having them.
Yeah.
And Shaky has gotten too many weapons and gets the kill. Metal 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
The biggest problem for Zekron so far has been weapons.
Yeah.
Just not having rockets or rifle when you really need them.
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
Great rockets there, though. That'll help him
Yeah.
with quad, because Shaky's got no health. Health is there for him. That was a nice shotgun. But he does die on it. Yellow probably... See, I'm like Shaky now. I'm totally timing on feel. And there it is. Next one at 42. Alright, back on Zekron. He's got 4 rockets.
boost
That's
in
not
10
enough. You need
seconds.
to get some weapons. And he's gonna run out of rockets in the middle of this fight.
Yeah.
If he lives, which he doesn't. Well, that happened. Wow. How did he miss all those nades? It's amazing. Yeah, we're seeing...
Zekron, pretty good stack right now.
Yeah, I think Zekron's strongest point is his yellow armor timing. I've noticed that in my games with him, where if I relax for a bit and it's like, all right, I'm just gonna chase some frags around, you know, I've got a pretty good lead. He'll stick on the yellow armor and I'll come to get it and I'll be like, oh, it's gone.
10
'Cause
seconds.
he timed it perfectly. So
Yeah.
I'm not surprised to see him getting that edge at least.
He needs to get these weapons though.
Yeah, he's going straight for quad first, and it results in death. But, as we said, he is
Health
very
boost in
cognizant of
10
the yellow armor.
seconds.
The next one's at 34. Shaky did see it get picked up, I think, so he may have a feel on it. Let's watch Shaky for a bit. He's early. He's early, he doesn't know it.
Very early.
He has enough time to go back for it, but he doesn't know that either. It should be coming up now, right? Yep. All right, 4.
Yep.
So, yeah. But Shaky seems prepared to win the game without yellow armor, and that can very much be done. This is a good moment for Zekron. He's got Shaky really low, he's got a decent stack himself, and quad is coming out. But he may...
No. Go for quad.
Yeah, he should have gone for quad. I actually think he could have... I don't know what weapons he had, but there's nothing wrong with going for yellow first if your opponent's low, because quad is so easy to spam. So I actually like going for yellow there, but then he just rushed in with, you know, his scan weapons. He needed to have rockets and nades. And Shaky's lucky to get that last rocket there. Alright, he saw it. So next one at 2, which, again, he won't know, but at least he'll have a rough feel on it.
Yeah.
(26-14). This game could still go either way, and we might also see Shaky be early a lot, even when he has a rough feel, because his glory days were back when yellow armor was 20 seconds.
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
So
Health
even
boost
though
in
he's
10
played
seconds.
a lot of games with the 30-second yellow armor, it's still not what's in his heart. He is definitely coming out ahead on quads, though. No question about that. Ooh, Zekron missing everything there. He should have easily taken him down.
Rough. Still, he's very low.
Oh my goodness, he just keeps surviving.
Anything could bring down Shaky right now.
Oh, there it is.
There we go.
But he gets a good quad run there, and
Yeah.
that might have put the game away. It has not officially put the game away, but it has done very nearly that.
Yeah, I mean, if there's a map where it's possible to make like that 15 frag comeback, it's this one.
Oh,
but
absolutely.
you need a lot of things to go right.
Yeah. This is a map where being truly out of control is very painful. It's just like, what do I do? My opponent took every weapon on the map, and there's nowhere to hide. It's just
Health
the worst
boost in
feeling.
10 seconds.
And you can just bleed frags so fast.
Absolutely.
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
Great rockets. I was on Shaky there, and Zekron had everything he needed, but Shaky just hit perfect rockets. And he gets that nade. Yellow's probably up. Will he go for it? Nope. The next one at 55. Well, I'm going to take this moment to look into what some of the results that we haven't seen have been. They are not going in scores, so I have to go to the channel on. Well, Roddy beat Josh 22, which is hardly a surprise, and then in the server right now, it looks like we're seeing Skills and Doko.
Health boost in 10
So that should
seconds.
be
Damage in 10 seconds.
Solid, you know, like 500 ping between them. That spawn. Jakey just doing victory laps now. Sorry, the stream is probably lagging because I've got too much stuff open. Alright, I'll full screen this again. Oh, I also don't have... Oh my goodness, I have a lot of viewers. Hi guys, I don't have stream chat in front, I have Discord in front. So let's see what I've been missing, if anything. Going to pause for a second, sorry. Yep, there is everyone that has been talking and I haven't heard. DM, that's your DM guy, right? Krakovic. He wants Master disqualified for lagging and being a bitch ass. Hey, Cornetto, what's up? Shanky's identity is a mystery to those of us who are not me and a few other guys. He is a old player, and that's all you need to know. Alright, it looks like we're going to be seeing Josh22 and Zcrone here, and Doko and Skills on server 2. Shouldn't there have been another game? I'm not totally sure. Triage, yes. Sorry for your lack of enlightenment, but this is the way it's got to be. Occult Ogro Guild. Now, that may be a thing. I'm not at liberty to say, but it definitely sounds cool. Sauce from left field.
When you see the full server, you gotta get the advertisement in.
He saw his chance and he took it. Alright, so between this, we did just, is it? Oh, he's
Josh, I
right.
think.
Josh.
Yeah.
Time to connect right. I'm gonna just go to server 2 rather than continuing to try to figure it out other ways, which means I need to put on my splash screen. See what's going on there, but then I think I'm gonna want to watch Josh22 versus Zcrone. That sounds like an interesting match to me. I'm not sure what Josh's experience level is, so it might be good to see what Zcrone can do against a lesser opponent, or it might turn out that he has more experience than I know, and it'll be a close game. So,
Yeah, we'll see.
That's where I'm gonna be, but let's see what is going on. Alright, over on server 2, it's Doko versus Dames, and Doko has just beaten Dames hard on Metal 4. So, now I guess it'll be Doko versus Skills, which will probably be an interesting game. I guess we'll see how Josh22 versus Zcrone is going, and make our decision on that, because I don't know, 400 combined ping, I don't even know if I want to watch that, man. It's gonna be... It's gonna be something.
That's a fair point, yeah.
Alright, so I'm going back to server 1. Closing the splash screen. And going back to Sour Run. I know. Thanks, Cornetto, though. Yeah, your excuse is gone. No more, oh no, health boost, rape stuff. No more of that. Alright, Sauerbrunn should be back now. Let me know if I'm somehow wrong about that. And looks like we're down to the last map, and
we're gonna see a Hades.
Has to be different and say the map he wants to play instead of vetoing. So we're gonna see Hades, and that's pretty cool because we haven't seen it yet. So I'm gonna go off on Josh22.
Yeah, I have no idea what Josh's experience level is.
He just ran past the rockets to get nades first, so I like this guy already. gets the first kill. Did not seem like that was going to happen with the way things were panning out. He's got good machine gun.
Yeah. Probably gonna lose this, yeah.
Josh 22 is British, right?
I think so.
I've always liked Josh 22's name. I think that's just the best name.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
Actually, it's funny. We've got two players here that both have just sort of numerical generic names. We've got the 22nd Josh and the 84th FFA player. Zekron's pretty good here, though. I think this is actually one of his better maps, because when I was talking earlier about how he was punishing me for not paying enough attention to yellow, it was on this map that he was doing that. So.
Yeah, I've seen him play here a few times.
.54. Josh did see it, so if he knows how to time, he will get a good play on the next yellow armor. Of course, knowing how to time is one thing, remembering to time is another thing.
Yes.
And then the third thing is remembering what you timed.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
There are many levels.
And it looks like he has forgotten. Oh no, he's remembered. He's sort of remembered. But yeah, Zekron, he seems to every yellow armor, he is there at the exact second. His timing is impeccable.
Yeah, he's come a long way with that.
Josh choosing to go long way around to the quad was not the right choice. And I think I've given Josh enough time. Oh, he's going. No! And it turns into a kill. What is this nonsense?
Elite strategies.
Just fake him out like you're going into the tunnel and then turn around and kill him. We saw Josh actually get a yellow armor there, but it was not to be. I am going to go to Zekron now and see what he's been doing. He is attacking him with rifle at close range, which he wisely thinks better of.
Boost in 10 seconds.
I think he's got enough time to get to yellow if he just goes straight in, and Josh isn't there. So, Zekron just needs some weapons, and he will be looking really fierce. But where are they? Where are the weapons?
Still no weapons.
This is the
There
map
we
with
go.
so many weapons, you can't find any. There we go.
And this is set up to be a pretty good quad.
Yeah. And he makes the right choice there, getting the yellow armor first. And now he just needs to find Josh.
The Bud Spencer trademarked hiding spot.
Works every time.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
But Zekron, 9 frag lead. He's happy to just rotate yellows right now. And he's about to get up to 200 health boost unless something goes wrong. So yeah, Zekron is about to be almost as stacked as you can get. And
Yep.
you could see this never broken for the next 5 minutes. It's possible that he could just hold on to this. It's Hades, so he probably won't. But
Yeah.
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
Just getting up to this on Hades is impressive enough.
Absolutely. Watching Josh here, watching his evasive techniques. Oh, they failed him.
Boost in 10 seconds.
That took a chunk out, but he's still 150, 110. Oh, down to 24.
Ooh. That green is still up.
He wants health boost more.
Yeah.
It's the obvious play. Josh does not intercept him. That may have been an opportunity wasted. Yep. Alright. This is pretty out of hand. Despite the high ping, it might be worth checking out the other game to see if it's any closer. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm interested to see how that was going to turn out.
Alright, Echo is in
Damage
chat,
in 10
providing
seconds.
constructive commentary, in case anyone wanted to hear him talk about AIDS. So let me put up my splash screen for NASA secrecy, as Master calls it. Flash up. And just...
We have a pretty close game here, and it's also Hades.
Health boost in
Oh my
10
goodness.
seconds.
Well, let's just toggle on over. And oh my goodness, what a low score line. I'm unblinding you. And we are in sour.
Just left quad up. Interesting point to come in on.
Well, Skills is just trying not to rocket himself, and he succeeds, and immediately we have an amazing lag rocket. Oh, you like the wallpaper. Thanks, Seti. Have you not watched stream before? Also, is your name pronounced Seti, or is it pronounced, like, Yeti, like the basketball player? Wow, this fight right now.
Yeah, I was about to say.
It's a 9. Skills needs health, and he knows where to find it. I think Skills may have been exaggerating his cluelessness a little bit.
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
Yeah, I'm actually pleasantly surprised. I mean, Skills always talks about his FFA in the DM
Health boost
Discord.
in 10
Does he?
seconds.
Well, he's let that quad go, but he's somehow dodged that shotgun. If he gets out here right now, which he's not going to do. Yellow should have been up, I believe.
Yeah,
I was
I think
thinking-
it.
Yeah, now it's been
There it
taken.
is, I think.
I was thinking, oh, well, he's hidden correctly. I think if he'd gone straight out for yellow with that machine gun, he probably could have killed quad. But
I
instead,
think so too.
we're seeing a very stacked Doko here. Not bronze Overwatch, but good guess. If Doko can make something of his control here, we could be seeing a tough time for Skills going into the last quarter of the game.
Yeah, still looking pretty formidable.
Yeah, he's got.
It's gonna take like at least probably a few kills invested to kill this stack.
Yep. And we've talked enough about Skills, but I like what I'm seeing from Doko too. I don't really know this player on any level, so it's good to see that he has a decently high level hiding over there in Chile.
Yeah, Doku's been around for a long time. I remember hearing about him back in like 2012.
Yeah, I definitely the name is familiar. Like it's like, oh yeah, Doko Dog. Yeah, I've seen that name, but the player himself is not familiar to me.
I'm pretty sure he mostly maps, so another one of those players that's just sort of comes around once in a while to play.
I thought you were gonna say another one of those mappers who's secretly really good at FFA. Like our
Yeah.
6-time champion. He is lighting it up right now, though. I'm thinking he could call game about now.
Yeah, he's really breaking away.
He's taking this next yellow. It's like he was just waiting for the camera to get here, and then just went off. Because he's hitting everything and making all the right plays. Down to 13 health, but he just made 10 frags happen out of nothing. Well, not out of nothing, but out of a tight game, he just doubled the score. So, even if he loses his control here, he's accomplished more than enough.
Yeah.
But
Oh, Skills does get on the quad.
straight for
If
the
he's
tunnel.
gonna make the push.
Straight for the tunnel, and straight out of the tunnel.
Oh, he gets caught though in the tunnel.
I guess he heard him coming.
And he's gonna get found again. The
My
comeback
goodness.
might happen.
That would be really wild. He should probably stop making as much noise as possible.
Yeah.
I think maybe he's taunting him. 5 frags, 30
It's a
seconds.
possibility.
I've been highlighted. My video is a slideshow. Oh, fucking A. Oh yeah, you doing shit on the internet? Ugh. There's literally nothing going on to make me lag right now, at all. So this is just Spectrum
Health
sucking.
boost in 10 seconds.
We'll just keep you posted with commentary, and hopefully it'll fix itself momentarily. The comeback is not gonna quite make it. It's coming very. Oh my god, the spawn! No, he
Ooh.
doesn't turn around.
Very close though.
If he turned around and then gotten that spawn like 2 more times, he might have made the comeback.
Yeah.
My PC is fine. I'll double check stuff. Alright, I'm gonna tab out of the game and see if there's anything running weird that I can fix. But I have no Amazon tabs open. I'm overclocked even. Yes, Josh, I can link you to the stream. And now let's go and everything looks fine. I'm running at 4.10 gigahertz. I'm using 34% memory. The non-paged pool is nice and small. No, so hard not to call you by your real name. You just have one of those real names that's way better than your in-game name. Echo, it's not. That was Discord highlighting me. It wasn't else. I don't know. I'm guessing it's fixed itself because there's nothing to be causing this. And it happened last stream too. That it happened and it pretty much got over itself in like 2 minutes. So I'm back in game. I don't think I did anything to stream. Looks like we've got Master versus Hate on this server. And then on the other server, I don't know. Hammond versus Roddy. So we have two games queued up that heavily favor one player versus the other. Do you know anything about Hammond's skill level?
I think he's actually fairly experienced. I think he'll definitely lose to Roddy, but it could be a close game.
I'm hearing interest in Master
I think
versus
his
Hate.
chances
Go
are
on.
better than Masters versus Hate, but I'm not really sure.
Well, it will be interesting to see. Master seems to be taking FFA pretty seriously, so in that sense, he's interesting to watch and see how he can improve.
And I don't really know Master's skill level, I have to say.
It is kind of tough to tell. Well, here's what we'll do. We will. I'm laughing at the hamster. We will start on Master versus Hate, and Loki, I'll send you over to server 2 after a few minutes to see whether that game is any closer or what's going on.
All right, sounds good.
So we're seeing the vetoes come out here. Pretty predictable vetoes. I think Master's making all the right choices, and so is Hate.
Yeah. What are they down to? Metal 4 and
Tumwalk.
Tumwalk.
I expect we'll see Metal 4. That's Hate's favorite map. He seems to have not realized that it's for veto. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
unfortunate for Master. I think he did veto the maps that he's worst on. Like, he's clearly got problems with corruption. I haven't seen him play Hades. What was the other thing he vetoed? Oh, Metal 3. He might have been better off on Metal 3.
Yeah, I would agree.
Because Hate just loves himself some Metal 4. And I'm going to go off on Hate and show you guys what the final favorite for finalist looks like on Metal 4. Gotten himself all the important weapons, and he's making very little noise. He's even going to steal some extra MG. Truly strangle Master. I think Master's above him, and there he is. And he takes a lot of health loss doing it, but should still be able to get this yellow with his weapon.
Yeah, he's got it.
Too bad we didn't see Kof in this tournament, but
Yeah, I would have liked to see him play. He's definitely one of those people who could have been a finalist.
yeah. I saw on Sour Tracker that he had some really close games versus Shaky recently. So that would have been an interesting matchup to see.
Yeah.
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
Hate showing there for all you young guys. That's how you prioritize yellow over health boost, because you want the first yellow so you can take quad. Unless you have a ton of yellow, then you can go for health boost and then you can spam down on yellow. Actually, I like to do that. If I've got a good portion of my yellow, I'll take health boost, and then if the other guy takes yellow, I've got height advantage for quad. So that usually works pretty good. But I think in that case, Hate made the right choice. Look how it turned out for him. Wow.
Losing a lot of health there.
That was a lot of rocket damage. I think he missed a health pickup.
Yeah, I think so too.
Boost in 10 seconds.
Hate has upped his game in so many ways, but one thing I've noticed is just his aim has gotten a lot better. That used to be holding him back in a big way, but not so much anymore.
Yeah.
Quad
He's
damage
looking
in
really
10
impressive
seconds.
here.
Yep, off to a solid 9-0. In a good place for the quad, knowing to attack quad from the far side. Just needs to not eat too many nades. I think that'll be fine. Playing it safe around that green. Not even trying to get any of that awkward jump pad damage. Now, as long as he finds Master here, it'll all turn out okay. Perfect. Just what he needed to have happen. And yeah, next health boost is going to be big. If we see Hate take the next health boost cleanly, we could be seeing the end of the game, basically.
Yeah.
Health boost in 10
Yeah,
seconds.
Niams, I think you may have underestimated Hate. Oh my goodness, I look away to talk to Niams and everything goes wrong. What the hell happened? I thought Hate was about to close the game and suddenly Master has his first kill and health boost.
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
Hate is gonna neutralize it, but
Master's kept himself in it for a bit longer and just doesn't want quad for some reason. He could have had that quad. I really don't know what happened just now. Master's running around with Nate. Oh my god.
I did not know you could do that.
You gotta be
Wow.
kidding me. This
You
guy,
learn something new every
he
day.
really is the master. Stay up there. Don't fuck around. That is unbelievable. Of course, it's totally broken now. No one can use it anymore. But
Yeah.
wow.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
I forgot about my plan to award people a bunch of meaningless awards at this tournament to make it more silly. But Master definitely just earned himself one of those meaningless awards.
For sure.
Oh, of course Redon knows it. Of course Redon showed it to him. What the
Yeah.
hell? Of
I was
course.
about to say that smells like a read-on move to me.
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
Goddamn mappers. Well, let's see. Hate looks like he's got quad and at least one health boost and yellow. So unless Master can,
I think I'm gonna go check out the other game.
that's a good idea. Please do.
It is almost exactly the same in terms of scoreline. It is the same map, so I don't think we've got a big difference here.
Alright, well, I'll let chat decide then. Do you want to see some of the other game, or do we want to see how much...
Oh wait, sorry, I just reconnected the server. No wonder it was almost exactly the same.
Alright, we've got...
Brody is winning 10-2 on corruption.
On corruption. Well, that might be a bit of variety might be good, but let's hear. I've got something around 15 people. Usually IRC shows more people than they are, but someone should have an opinion. So let's hear an opinion from someone on
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
Did Master just get quad? Every time I look away, Master does something spectacular to stop Hate's progress towards an undefeatable stack. Well, it turns out that chat has just gone silent right when I needed it. So maybe we should go over to the other game anyway. Just to see a little bit of variety before these 10 minutes are up. So I will put up the splash
Roddy
screen.
looks like he has pretty unbreakable control right now.
Well, I'll take a look anyway, so flash screen up. Okay, this was server 2. Let's see how that happened to you. Hammond has 2 frags. That's nice. And we should be back now. Oh wait, no, I have to. Sorry, we're gone again. Are back now. So yeah, I'm gonna watch Hammond and see what he's been doing that hasn't worked. He definitely knew that yellow was there and he wanted it, but he had no chance of getting it from that angle.
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
That's harsh.
Yeah.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
Definitely seeing some desperation plays out of Hammond here. I don't know if it's been like the whole map or not, but...
Yeah, I can't really say. I mean, when I first connected, it looked slightly even in terms of like stack, but after that, Roddy pulled away hard.
Hammond's clearly trying to make a claim for this yellow, and that's a good shotgun. Can he get back and do something with it? He's going the wrong way.
Yeah. He
get
does grab the health boost.
But that wasn't really what he needed. Hello, lag. Oh, Zekron versus Hammond on server 1. Now that we have to see.
Yeah.
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
Oh, why did you jump away, Hammond?
I don't know, I wasn't watching.
You just jumped away from the quad.
It's also he
and
could make
lost
that
it.
brilliant play of coming back and shotgunning him.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
Alright, we'll watch Roddy finish this off and give you guys a taste of our other expected finalists. Oh. And he's down. Does Roddy know? Your jump pad trick has definitely made a huge impact on the way this map is played.
Yeah. I love that move.
When I first saw you doing it, I kind of didn't think it was that big a deal. I didn't even really go try it. I was like, well,
Quad damage in
so
10
what?
seconds.
He goes over there. It's still the same difference. He's still coming up the jump pad. He's weak. You've got the strong position. No, really, it makes a huge difference. When you come up from that way, it's very hard to attack you, and then you have a
Health
much
boost
better
in 10 seconds.
angle to try to cause chaos.
Also, I do have to give credit. I can't claim that as my trick. I learned it from Frosty.
That's really odd. I remember showing Frosty, and he acted
Really?
surprised about it. Maybe, I don't know. My memory is very unreliable.
I mean, I learned it like a while back, like 2014 or 15.
Yeah, maybe.
So maybe he forgot it in the meantime.
I think he did. I really think that I remember practicing that trick with him, and like, yeah, it seemed new to him. So,
That's weird.
the mysteries of not. All right. Oh. Decrone Hammond, I am excited. Doko versus Hate is the other game, so we don't want to see that. That will be setting the new ping record at like 450, something like that. Read on. What do you mean? Or sorry, Cornetto asks. We are with. I don't know. I don't know what that means. But yeah, we're gonna stay here and watch this. Hate can admin his own game because he is the other game. So we haven't seen any shaky games for a while. We've seen Roddy and Hate taking down their expected victories. I don't think Master and Zcrone have gotten any wins yet.
I don't think so, yeah.
So far we're not seeing the devoted up and coming guys. We haven't seen them really make their impact yet, and we're also still waiting to see whether Shaky can. Well, first of all, whether Shaky will stay and keep playing. That's the big question. But if he does, we're still waiting to see him play a harder match and whether he's going to win out on all the lower matches and make it to the quarterfinals. And also, we're waiting to see who our fourth quarterfinalist is going to be, because that's a very competitive spot.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of Skills fans in the chat. I'm disappointed in all of you.
Go Skills.
I'm told that he is the best player, very underrated, and got robbed twice due to lag.
It's true. He was throwing those games too. Alright, we've got Zcrone versus Hammond starting on Hades.
Oh no, the spawn!
Oh.
Well, that was some hardcore sour right there.
Yep. Good prediction by Zcrone.
I'm on Zcrone, and I think that he has everything he wants. But Hammond does. He's early.
Yep.
This could not be going much better. Ooh, and he's lucky there. He had to come through the choke point, and Hammond had machine gun, so that could have gone a lot worse than it did. But instead,
yeah.
I think he took 60 damage in that fight. So that's a really good result. Needs some health, though. He seems a little unconcerned about his health.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
In this case,
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
well, it didn't work out. I don't hate that play. I think because Hammond was over there, it was okay to try to attack the health boost and then go for whichever one. Like maybe try to get both. I don't know. It was definitely a
I would just
tough
like
situation.
to point out, Quad is still up.
That is true.
They are both completely ignoring it.
That is very odd. Ooh, oh my god.
Oh, Hammond
Hammond's
finally
got
found it.
Hammond,
Ooh.
quad senses were tingling.
Zekron going to hide in the sewers.
People are oh my gosh. People are catching on to that.
Health boost in 10
Not that they
seconds.
not that it should be hard, but I don't know. There was a few games, high profile games recently where I was like, why is no one checking sewers? And looks like people are finally remembering to check sewers.
Yeah.
Hold Master ended up final score being 38-1 on Metal 4. Master, I was impressed A, by your hiding spot, and B, by the fact that you were able to stop Hate from getting 200 stack a couple times. So I think you had some nice plays there. Metal 4 is his best map. So I wouldn't be too worried about that result. But yeah, it's not a pretty looking score. So this is pretty interesting. That Z-Crone is really making such a big impact right away here.
Yeah.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
And I mean, that's the super interesting thing about FFA and about this tourney specifically. Like, we saw, well, Shaky versus Z-Crone wasn't that big of a blowout, but Shaky won convincingly. And now we're seeing Z-Crone on his way to winning convincingly versus Hammond. But Shaky has already lost convincingly to Hate a couple times this week. So we're seeing like 4 tiers of skill, and all of them are below the last tier of skill that is not allowed to play this tournament. Although Hate and Roddy, to be fair, are knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Boy, Hammond, it really would have been good to hit one of those rifles. Pistol would also have
Damage in
worked.
10 seconds.
That was a psychic rocket.
Yeah. Nope, pushing. Come on. Okay.
I cannot understand that. Nor can I understand
Yeah.
jumping on green. Nor can I understand why he hasn't taken health yet. Alright, Hammond,
Health boost in
it's your
10
time.
seconds.
Yes. Full stack and quad. Soon to probably be health boost. Let's
Needs
see if he can do anything.
weapons, but that shouldn't be hard to find. The thing is, will he notice how badly he needs weapons?
Yep, and now I think he knows.
I think he knows now.
Shotgun's not really gonna be what you want, but
Rockets will help. And it looks like he's thinking about yellow, which is good.
yeah, good.
And now he's got some machine gun. Alright. Still could use more weapons, but
Yeah, this isn't bad.
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
yeah, I mean, look how much of this he's made up already. This isn't usually how Hades goes, I don't feel like. Well, no, I guess it is. I mean, our game on Hades, that tournament,
Health boost in 10
where
seconds.
you basically had control for 5 minutes, and then I had control for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny when, and this is why I think Redon slightly exaggerates some of the problems with this map. Like, even though there's only 4 health pickups, you do get control here. Even with all the MG. I mean, I don't even know if I can effectively explain how it happens, but it happens.
Yeah, it definitely can. I mean, the tendency for this map to just be like trading frags. It happens a lot more here than other maps, but you still can get control for sure.
Yeah. It always depends on the style of your player, and I will pause to note that Hammond is frickin' stacked.
Yeah.
Absolutely tanked. He just lost a lot of yellow armor, but he's still pretty tanked. Don't go through there. That is not how you want to use your stack. Okay, it turned out okay, but caution.
Wow.
Damage in 10 seconds.
And he's 1 frag away now.
That is amazing. Well, I guess I can take back all that tier stuff. He's gonna get quad. He needs to get this yellow too, though. He's not gonna be comfortable without it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have prioritized the health boost there, but he gets both, so
It turned out okay.
not bad.
Whew.
And now he is mega stacked.
That was close though. You see Z-Crone
Yeah.
coming there. The shotgun was out. It could have been bad.
Alright, what is Z-Crone gonna do now? He's down by 2 and Hammond has an enormous stack.
He needs to trap these teleports.
Yeah.
Or here, this is a good fight for him. No, not if you drop down though. Or maybe
I mean,
yes.
stealing
Wait,
the yellow.
what happened? I didn't even realize. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So
Yep, there we go.
Alright. How on earth did he get on that
Health
yellow?
boost in 10 seconds.
Sheer force of will.
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
Oh, we are seeing another Shaky game. Shaky's gonna play Josh 22, and James is gonna play Skills. I should tell Shaky and Steam that that's happening. But I'm gonna wait. This game is far too close to interrupt for that. So.
Hammond is in the sewers.
He is, and let's see. Z-Crone, he's making his way over there. Oh, Quad just runs
no!
out! And the spawn too.
Oh,
Oh.
and missing all the pistols.
Z-Crone, I feel for you. I don't know what to say about that.
Okay. What?
Health boost
Logic.
in 10 seconds.
Where are you? I don't even.
If I'm Z-Crone, I do definitely try and go for this
Absolutely.
health boost.
But
Oh,
maybe not so obviously.
yeah.
Quad
And just
damage
like that,
in 10 seconds.
We're back to potentially Hammond time. He needed to not take that rifle, and he needs armor first. He's got time to get the green if it's up, but he's gonna go straight onto quad, and he might be okay.
Yeah.
Back to green right away. Well, you know what? I mean, it wouldn't be terrible to just grow his lead with this quad over green, because green's not going to keep him alive for very long, and he wants to just push this lead going into the last minute.
Yeah, the 8 frag difference here, it's pretty heavily in Hammond's favor.
Yeah. And now it's 9. I think
Health
game can
boost
be
in 10
called
seconds.
very soon. And they've delayed quad by so much that Z-Crone won't get the usual 40-second last quad push is not going to be happening.
Yeah.
That's it. That's game. I'm calling it.
Seems fair to me.
So I'm gonna go let Jakey know what's up.
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
Oh, he's in the server. I'm totally... Well, he didn't know, but he's here, so everything's fine.
What games do we have now?
We have Dames versus Skills on server 2, which probably is the better game here. I think Shaky's not going to have any problems with Josh 22.
Yeah, I would agree.
So I think I'm probably going to go over there. Yeah, and then this is what's happening here. That happened. All right. Vetoes are underway. What did I miss? Metal 3, Metal 4, Hades,
And corruption.
and Corruption.
There might have been something before that too. I'm not really sure. I assume NMP8 was vetoed.
Safe bet. Metal 2.
Interesting. I wonder how these two are gonna handle that map.
I have a feeling it's going to lack finesse.
That also seems like a safe bet.
I'm going to go off on skills here. And this happened again.
That's fine. Skills going in with just the pistol, getting the job done though.
Isn't there a server mod to prevent that? Guess
There should be.
Guess we're not using it. Skills should be getting this yellow armor. No machine gun up there, so... Oh no. Outspawned!
Yep.
Oh, that's a big shotgun though.
Health
Should
boost
go
in
for
10
that
seconds.
There we go.
If he can take green and then top health boost and have rockets, he might be able to get quad. Well, Dames
Quad
hasn't even
damage
taken
in
yellow.
10 seconds.
I'm okay with these priorities if he's careful. Yep.
Nice.
Watch out for the rifles that are going to come in. Now he just needs to be careful coming around these corners. He's at the upper. Oh my god. He wasn't at the upper, but he still did a lot of damage. That's very hard for people for some reason. If you don't think about your approach to yellow on that box,
Health
you can get
boost in
stuck
10
jumping there for a
seconds.
long time. Underrated skill on this map.
Even I have been screwed over by
boost in
that
10
box
We all have.
many a time.
Quad
The
damage
health
in 10
boosts are hella
seconds.
staggered, but it's kind of tricked skills into going to the wrong side of the map here. And he's not even going to take it. Oh, Dames is over here too. What are they doing? I think based on that play right there, I'm putting skills into the driving seat of the betting on this map.
Yeah.
I'm not really familiar with this Dames player. I know him mostly from posting questionable things in Discord.
As do I. Yeah.
But I am glad that he showed up to play.
Yeah, he's always showed an interest in FFA.
Health boost in 10 seconds. Health boost in 10 seconds.
Skills has the rifles to do some silly things so far. Willing
Quad
the yellow armor
damage
to
in 10
spawn, and
seconds.
he's got plenty of time to get to quad. Looks like Dames might finally go up. No, he's gonna do this, which is working pretty good for him.
Yeah, that worked surprisingly well.
And now Skills is stuck in the position of what do I do? Quad's up and I have no health. And he's just gonna fight for yellow instead. Now Dames,
Yeah.
do you know where quad is? Oh, you see it. There you go.
There he goes.
I don't think he knew where it was
Health
until
boost
now.
in 10 seconds.
This could change the tides of the map entirely. This added bit of knowledge. Dames' skill level just
Health
doubled.
boost in 10 seconds.
I want to use your rockets? Oh, good. He's got that bind. I think yellow just spawned. Oh, that was health boost. There's yellow. All right, 59. Look at the stack. Goodness.
Wow.
And that's how you shotgun. Read on in case you weren't, if you're watching.
Quad damage.
Yeah,
in 10
see, you don't want to
seconds.
give him all that free damage. But
Health
Dame
boost in
still
10
could get this
seconds.
quad. No, he's not going to. Where is he? What the hell?
What?
Well, now we understand Dame's main problem, and it's hallucinations.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
Oh, we're getting a chance to see Skills really try to run the map here. He seems to be moving from area to area, pickup to pickup, with a lot of
Health boost in 10
deliverance,
seconds.
which I like to see.
Mhm.
Next yellow's at
Quad
23.
damage in 10
I
seconds.
believe this is the health boost that spawns first. But it's no longer important. When I said it was no longer important, I meant it. But gets away with it.
Yep.
Health boost in 10
Got
seconds.
time to get back to yellow, and he's got 200 max health, which is always helpful. Oh, that's not shotgun range.
Not even quad shotgun range.
That was an impressive desire to lose that fight, but didn't manage it.
Oof. Eat some rockets there.
Ouch. That's the thing Metal 2 haters need to understand. You can't overvalue those rockets on green armor side.
Health boost in 10
It's like
seconds.
it's like a major item on its own.
Quad damage in 10 seconds. Health
Dames
boost
really
in
wanted
10
that health
seconds.
boost, but it wasn't meant to be.
The skill secures another quad. Oh.
Goes up to the correct hiding place and then immediately stops hiding. Yeah, I can't say I understood that decision. I've noticed that the result of having
Health
two
boost in 10
casters is that I
seconds.
talk way less, which is theoretically fine, but it's resulting in a lot of no one saying anything. Which I'm told, based on my thick casting, is undesirable, even if the things you're saying are completely pointless. So,
Alright, let's turn it up.
Health
Let's
boost
turn
in
it up
10
a notch.
Comment on
damage in
everything.
10 seconds.
he's taking some health. I don't know.
Picks up some rockets.
Oh my gosh. It's amazing what he's doing. Well, alright, I'm on Dames. Dames seems to have the quad, which is a pretty big deal. And he's looking to put some dignity on this score line. He's got everything is in front of him right now, including skills. Rockets are also in front of him, and he's eating them. That's not good. Still, a monster stack. Can he get to skills before his quad runs out?
He's trying to go for those quad shotguns again.
And overthinking the rockets, spamming way ahead of the teleporter.
Oh,
he does get one.
he does succeed in knocking out a kill after his quad runs out.
Yeah, it was just too unsportsmanlike to use the quad. He has to, you know, that's He was just distracting him with the quad so that he could get the kill the manly way.
That was a pretty nice one, though.
Yeah.
That rocket combo there.
No, Dames showed some moments during this game of knowing what he was doing, and once he figured out where quad was, it was a lot better. Quad helps things.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
And now he's showing interest in getting the yellow, which is how you play FFA. I don't think he really knows when the yellow is.
And also there was that quad announcement just a second ago, and we have this fight still going on.
Well,
but yeah,
the
it's the
game
end of the
is
game.
over. Minor importance. So Skills finally gets a win, which should make him feel better about things.
Nice job.
Yeah, look how happy he is. Look at that. I can just see his smile from here. Like a kid in a candy shop. His rifle was on fire, actually. That's not a fluke stat. He was using it a lot, and it was just hitting everything.
Also, I think Krakovic is gonna kill me if I don't do the name drop, so I'm gonna say, well done, Zeevman fraud.
Sure. I don't even need to know what that means.
It doesn't matter. Just had to put it out there.
Well, now that your secret message has been sent, looking in chat, I see that Krakovic is also Skills' #1 fan, calling him a force to be reckoned with. I think he definitely is a force to be reckoned with. That's not quite the force maybe that I was thinking of. I was thinking more of like a force of trolling, force of whining, those things maybe first, but also maybe a force of FFA, and definitely a force of 68% rifle.
Now, as a defender of Skills, I have to point out that those are, in fact, forces.
Yes. Oh,
so what he said was valid.
When I say that, I don't say it in a hater type way or really negative at all. It's just that that's kind of his thing. Those are the things he does. For reasons that might not make sense to everyone else in the world, he enjoys being that way, and you know, it is funny sometimes. So it's a good counterpoint to Frosty. I think Frosty is the bigger troll, and Skills is the bigger whiner. It's like Skills has been trolled by Frosty so many times that nothing matters anymore. Like, he's been the butt of so many jokes that he's more comfortable that way than he is being taken seriously.
What game do we have on server #1 right now?
That would be good to know.
Because this smells like a blowout.
I'm thinking maybe negative scores are going to come into play here on Dames' side of the scoreboard. I'm thinking Hammond versus Shaky is what's happening. So
that could be interesting.
That will be more interesting than this. Hammond did end up beating Z-Krone, right? So that should be a good game. Let's get over there. It's going to take me a second to do the NASA secret connects. Like they're still vetoing. Well, no, Shaky's just playing FFA Justice, I guess. I don't know the result of Josh versus Shaky, but I'm comfortable assuming it's what we thought.
Let's take a look. It was 58 to -1.
Wow. I did not think it was going to be that kind of a score. Shaky stalling for time.
He is back.
What, dare I ask, what map was Shaky versus Josh 22?
It was Metal 2.
Oh my gosh. I'm thinking Josh 22 may have never set foot on the map before for that to happen.
Yeah.
Four is not. Oh, I get it.
I think this is the furthest we've seen NMP8 make it into the
there it goes. No,
the veto stage.
It almost made it. All right, nice. Medal 2. Though we did just watch a Medal 2, but I think this is a good map for Shaky, and hopefully, since Hammond let it be picked, it's a good map for him. I don't know if I
Yeah,
was
after
crashed or what. When the game starts, we'll see.
I think it's
Yeah, we're good.
I don't know.
We're
Good.
fine. What were you gonna say before?
Nothing. I honestly don't remember.
Perfect. So Shaky gets the rocket start, and Hammond gets the machine gun start. Looks like Shaky is prepared to wait for yellow, not that interested in green. And Hammond snuck over there while I wasn't paying attention, and now he's primed to get yellow, but he does not have much health. If Shaky gets in there, nope, looks like Shaky is going to hang back.
All right.
Well, sort of. He did hang back insofar as he didn't really make a play on yellow, but he came in and killed him anyway. So now we've got Shaky with all the weapons and most of the armor. And he could get some work done here.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
Hammond really has nothing, so as long as he doesn't catch a shotgun around the corner, which could happen, he's going to get this next yellow.
Hammond backing off though. I think he's leaving the health boost up. Okay.
A lot of machine gun damage. Oh no.
Oh.
Well, he will get at least one kill out of it, but he's going nowhere fast with 4 health.
Wow, yeah.
That's unfortunate. I mean, with the way his stack was, it definitely seemed like he could have gotten the quad run going there. He took a lot of machine gun damage in that fight. Yellow's got to be up. Ah, he shouldn't have killed him.
Yeah,
there.
I think it is.
Oh, but he got the good spawn, and then Hammond kills him there, and then Hammond goes back. Oh no.
Oh.
Perfect, just like Shaky planned.
Flawless execution.
Yeah.
Sour
PHS.
spawns.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
Oh no,
In 10 seconds.
attacking rockets in a closed corridor with machine gun.
I think the health boosts are still mostly synced up. They won't be anymore, I
That's
guess.
just gonna be the end of that. But I think they're more well, I agree with
Quad
Shaky taking
damage
the
in 10
rockets and staying
seconds.
for quad here. That was entirely the right play.
Yeah.
Looks like he's gonna take a lot of damage from James though. He should have gone straight up.
Yeah.
Gets a yellow for his trouble, but he's not gonna have quad. I'm watching Hammond. Oh, I'm not watching Hammond anymore. That is how you shotgun. Again, read on. I'm gonna highlight all the clips where someone did a corner shotgun of just standing in the person, pressing mouse 1. Then you'll know how to do it. Not that read on needs help doing anything. If anything, we need to teach him how not to do something. Shaky, what? It's like he had a timer there. That was... Maybe he installed Comed while I wasn't looking, because that was just perfect timing on that rush. Or who's he fighting? He's Hammond. Hammond going back to the other health boost. Shaky might even get both.
And he does.
He's tanked. If he could keep some of this stack for the next quad, that would be ideal. Got another 10 seconds or so before the
Quad
announcement.
damage in 10 seconds.
I was a little behind there.
Well, he's full.
He is full, and he goes straight up. Oh, yep. Take another rocket to be sportsmanlike. Take green. He doesn't want green.
Okay.
That's fine. That's justifiable.
With this stack, yeah.
Oh, we know where Hammond just went. Oh, no, we don't know where Hammond just went. What happened there?
Yeah, that was interesting.
Will Shaky lose yellow
Shaky.
from this?
Oh.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
Okay, yeah.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
Well, I see someone else who needs to learn how to shotgun, and it's Hammond. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Look, was that a 125 shotgun, like over the edge there? That was always my jam, man. Back in like before I was really good at anything, or even after I was good at things, like jumping up from behind cover and spamming shotgun works really well in this game. So I'm only now looking at the score and kind of noticing that it's really going in Shaky's favor in a big way.
Yeah, he's been able to keep Hammond from making any inroads where it counts.
Hammond does get the shotgun there, but
Health boost
unless
in 10 seconds.
Shaky's got the yellow to fall back on, so honestly not
Health
making much
boost
of a
in 10
difference.
seconds.
Shaky has a good chance at getting both health boosts again. Doesn't happen, and Hammond does fight back pretty strongly, so well played there from Hammond. But not the way he wants to enter this room.
Yeah. And Shaky's gonna clean up that yellow again.
Yeah, he's rotating these beautifully. Looks like blocks completely overrated. Quad should be up decently soon.
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
There it is.
There he is.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Uh-oh. Alright.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
Just torturing him, just leaving him low.
Health
Look at
boost
that
in
play.
10 seconds.
Shaky
Wow.
does not belong in this tournament. I'm gonna promote him to top 10 and ban him right now. Just on the
Yeah,
basis
he's
of that
making
play.
some really smart plays here.
I think we can expect I think the only person who could keep Shaky out of the quarterfinals right now is Shaky.
Yeah.
And I could even see it. I think I could see him making it to the semis. Although he might, if he gets unlucky with seeding. Right, I guess he won't make it to this. Wait, my brain is fried. There are no quarters.
Yeah,
there is no
yeah, we're not
quarterfinals.
doing quarterfinals.
That is not a thing. All right, we'll be seeing him in the semis. Unless he has other
almost
ideas.
certainly.
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
I actually don't really know the group composition. Who's in Shaky's group?
I believe Shaky has Roddy. Ouch.
I'm interested to see that game.
Oh yeah, it'll be a rematch. They had really close games. Well, no, they had a close medal too, and then Roddy got blown out on NMPA, which I really don't think we're going to see again. I'm pretty confident that was a complete fluke. There's just no way. I mean, even if he were to lose again, it's not going to be 21-0 or 22-1 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
That just doesn't happen. So, but yeah, I mean, it's a winnable game for Shaky. He could make it through to the final. He hasn't really shown that he can do anything to hate. So, if he does get past Roddy, we might have a bit of a tough final for him. But I'm definitely excited to see what happens.
Yeah.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
And we still haven't even seen him face Roddy in the group, which could be quite demoralizing. And you know what? I just realized there's no way he's going to face Roddy in the semifinals. He would face Hate in the semifinals.
Yeah.
So, which was done exactly to prevent the kind of thing I was talking about.
Wow, those rifles.
Yeah.
No! Drop down.
Emin, what are you doing?
Quad is still up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Health boost in 10
Ouch.
seconds.
He just didn't know what to do with 50 health. People have got to get the hang of getting the quad faster without using explosives. You can go over there. You can even with shotgun. I realized it's funny. I was watching an old demo. I'd forgotten you could get over there with shotgun. I thought you needed a rifle, and I was watching an old demo, and I don't know if it was me or someone else, but went over with shotgun. And I was like, oh, I guess I was way smarter back then. But yeah, so you can get over there just with shotgun, and there's no excuse not to get the quad there.
Yeah, I actually did not know that, and I also usually forget that you can do it with rifles, so I'll try and keep those in mind.
You're welcome. I didn't give Hammond much camera time because it was just mesmerizing watching Shaky's plays, but he did put up 11 here. He showed basic awareness of what was going on, and again, I was impressed with his victory over Z-Clone. That really surprised me.
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
Yeah, that was a good game.
And I guess I know that Hammond's interested in FFA. Back in the day, DK did run an FFA tourney. it wasn't very well attended, but it did happen. And I remember Hammond, I believe, messaged me to consult about that a bit, so he was interested in doing it right. So it's not surprising that he has some FFA skill.
Yeah, I've seen him play a few times. He's always been pretty interested in the mode, I think.
Frosty was here, he'd have a field day with Shaky saying, "Well played."
I remember walking in on that argument.
I didn't know that. That's funny.
Yeah.
Skills, by all means, keep doing you. I'm totally fine with it. I couldn't think of a more complimentary word than whining, so I just went with whining, but, you know, just you keep doing you. Alright, what's happening now? We have Roddy versus Z-Crone, which I do not expect to be a competitive game, and then we have Doko versus Master, but Master is MIA, I'm guessing, or I'm gathering.
I definitely like to see Doko versus Master.
Absolutely, that is the game to watch. I'm gonna be whined into the ground apparently. That is the game to watch. If it, really hope it does. I don't see why it wouldn't. Can you go over to server 2 and see if whether it's happening or not? Because all I have is that Hate said in channel where Master is, but maybe he showed up since he said that.
It looks like Master is there, but Doko isn't right now.
See. Well, it looks like these guys are playing Tumwalk. Roddy has beaten Frosty on Tumwalk, so I'm expecting this to be almost too painful to watch. But I guess I will until Doko gets there. So just let me know when that happens, and I'll suffer for us over here on Tumwalk.
Alright.
We're seeing Z-Crone manage to get some damage out in these opening seconds, but now he's not set up for green. Roddy's going to take green and go up to yellow, and I think, yeah, Z-Crone's got 55 health. Roddy taking a while to get up there, but Z-Crone bails him out and goes to the bottom of the map. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, he hit a ton of machine gun there, though. So, still chances to get a few. We're tied at 1. So, a pretty good start, considering the poor introduction I gave him. And he's fighting really well over these stairs, too. This is that shotgun, though. He needs to get to yellow for the health boost. Let's see if he knows this. Ooh, misses the rifle. I think if he'd hit that rifle, he would have gotten the kill. Yellow is still up. He's confused. Oh, he kills him with the rockets. Now he's going to quad. Forgetting about yellow, which is fine, but he dies. And now Roddy's going to take the quad. I mean, yellow. So, probably could have played that differently. I would have prioritized yellow. Camping the teleporter like a pro. So far, I'm liking what I'm seeing out of Z-Crone. He seems a little confused about some of the teleporters. Spamming tele exits that aren't there. So maybe he doesn't have. He just died to the most random nade ever. I don't know what happened there, but it killed him.
Doko is back, by the way.
Doko is back. All right. I'll switch over there once they get started. So far, I'm kind of enjoying seeing what Z-Crone has to offer here because it's a little more than I thought. He is down 7-2,
nice.
And he's got 40 machine gun though. I think he'd be camping teleporter, but Roddy comes through the other teleporter. Z-Crone lighting him up pretty good. Health boost is coming up, and he is picked out of the air with a rifle. That is too bad. Now, Roddy has pretty much everything he needs to take this next yellow armor, and I'm worried for Z-Crone. Quad's coming up too. Roddy's going to take yellow and go to quad. Roddy jumps off of yellow. He was too concerned about quad coming up. So, he's going to get quad, but no yellow. Oh, and Z-Crone kills him. That is an amazing result for Z-Crone, and he hits a perfect rocket there. Can he finish it? He needs weapons. That was his last rocket. He's got nothing else but rifle and shotgun. Doesn't seem to concern him as much as maybe it should. Why don't you take out shotgun? Yep, there you go. Take out shotgun. Doing work. He's just following Roddy right behind. Now, yellow armor's coming up soon. I didn't time it, but it should be there. It's there! At least he hits a spam rocket, but really that should have been his yellow.
Health boost in 10
And I'm not
seconds.
surprised to see him miss that yellow because Z-Crone, we've been complimenting his timing all day, but Tumwalk is just one of those maps where, like, somehow timing is extra difficult. There's just so much going on. Like, saving room in your brain to time the armor is way harder here than it is on most other maps.
I have to interrupt. This game is about to start. It is another Metal 2, so if you just want to stay on this game, that's fine with me.
I think I am, and you can come back. This game is closer than expected. Once it turns into a blowout, which I still think it will, then I will go over to the other game. But at the moment, Z-Crone is shocking me with... He might even tie the score here if his quad goes his way. Well, we got a mutual, but still, he has a chance. This is a good play on the yellow. Roddy's in no man's land. He needs to get over there. This is not the fight you want. Roddy has rifle. Yeah. Well, I don't agree with when he did it, but I wanted him to close the distance on that other side. Now, yellow is up. If he doesn't get rifled,
Health boost in 10 seconds.
30 health. He can stack that back up, but Roddy's
Yep.
going to get green. So this is kind of a marginal situation. Getting the rifle he needs. Ooh, unfortunate to lose that health boost. Getting all the damage he needs. If he can finish this, it'll be back to even stacks, and next yellow will be whoever wants it. Seems that Z-Crone knows it's up soon. I don't think he knows exactly when it is. Nice to not get hit by that nade.
Wow.
I think that nade technically hit him, but sour nades are extremely glitchy. It's giving away green there. Unfortunately, Roddy's spam rockets were really good, so they're basically even anyway, and this quad is going to be wild. Roddy, decent amount of stack left over. Where's Crone going to attack him from? Coming the long way. I don't like it. He should spam... What? Roddy's there. I was confused.
Oh,
Oh, gets the nade. Yellow's going to be up in a
Health
moment.
boost in 10
17 health.
seconds.
Ah, Crone lets an opportunity switch
Yeah.
slip away there. And now he's in trouble. So I'm going to watch Roddy and see what he's got going. I think Roddy may just be a bit rusty. That may explain some of the things that have happened recently and what's going wrong on this map. I mean, I haven't seen him play for the week before this tourney. So it's possible that rust is a factor here. But he has had some games to warm up, so it shouldn't be too bad.
yeah.
Z-Crone did well to take that green and get in a position to do some damage on yellow, and in fact he's going to take it. Roddy waits too long, Z-Crone gets it. I'm back on Z-Crone now. He's got 103-200. That's pretty good. If he can stack back up to health boost, he's going to have a much bigger stack than you usually have on this map. Ooh. Weapons. Shotgun for the win. Well, he gets the quad. That's
At least
important.
neutralizing the quad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Because this map can really do damage to you with quad guns. Z-Crone is getting strangled into shotgun only a lot, but it's turning out okay. He's got the yellow again. He needs health, and he needs not to get that exact thing that I was going to say to have happen to him.
Yeah.
Jumping down from there, it's just, if it's not machine gun, it's rifle. Really, really tough to get away with safely. But to his credit, he is fighting back after taking a lot of undertone damage. They still have a chance to keep this yellow cycle relatively neutral, if that makes sense to people. This is hurting that chance. And that's bad. Good to see Posty here. Posty is showing up to watch. This is a brand new player who we were hanging out with yesterday. Seemed to show a decent amount of interest, so it's good that he's here to say this, the rising hopefuls of Sour FFA give it
Quad
their all.
damage in 10 seconds. Health boost in 10 seconds.
With 3 minutes to go in the game, things are not out of hand, but they might get out of hand right now.
Yeah, that quad could be big.
Quad, he's gonna get yellow. He's got 2 health boosts. How on earth did that happen? Roddy is tanked.
Yep.
Alright, unless Crone does something amazing in the next 20 seconds, I think it's time to go see what's happening with Doko and Master. Well, he does get the rocket kill, but 24-9. And he gives up the next yellow. Yep, I'm going to server 2.
All right.
I should tell Posty about the stream.
Master is winning against
Quad
Doko
damage in
so
10
far.
seconds.
16-3.
Ooh. Oh, Posty's gone. Master Lagger. All right. He's embracing the villain role. Oh boy. We're going to have to abandon this game early to go to Shaky Roddy. Which is
Oh wow, when does that start?
in 4 minutes, so we'll be able to see most of this game, but cannot miss that.
Yeah, that's one of the must-see matches.
Yeah. Despite Dude, Master is my new favorite guy. His enthusiasm preparing for this tournament and everything surrounding it has just been amazing. I never saw this guy before 2 weeks ago. First thing I ever heard of this guy, he shows up on the stream watching
Quad damage
the
in 10
last the
seconds.
ECTF tournament, I guess it was. And since then he has
Health boost
put his
in
all
10
into practicing
seconds.
for FFA this week, and he's winning 19-8.
Nice move there.
I was watching Doko, unfortunately. Not such a nice move there.
He did a pretty neat nade jump to quad. I haven't seen that specific one done before.
Boost in 10 seconds.
Well, Master does seem to have a lot of cool tricks up his sleeve. I guess he's been apprenticing under Redon, as so many do. And it seems like
Yeah.
he's learned a lot of really cool movement tricks. There's a reason that he wants to pick NMP8, so... I'm not sure. I have to look at the challenge. I really don't know who the 4th semifinalist is going to be.
Let's see who our contenders are right now. I'll take a look.
Yeah.
It looks like it's going to be
boost in
either
10 seconds.
Doko or Master, so this game could be pretty important for that.
That's pretty great, man. Master also just did another smooth move to quad. So, I'm impressed. And also that means
Boost in 10 seconds.
Master's going to get to pick NMP8.
Oh wow.
The format of the semifinals, what time is it? 2:08? Yeah, we'll stick to the normal format. So the normal format of the semifinals will be best of 3 with 1 map disadvantage going to the lower seeded player. It's almost tempting to just make it a best of 3. It's not really fair. You have to give it a different advantage, but we've got a lot of time. We're doing really good on time. I don't know how many more matches there are, but it doesn't feel like there's that many.
Yeah. I think there's like one more round. So like 4 more total, probably,
Alright, well,
after this.
we'll make up our minds on that when we get there. But
Yeah.
definitely, one way or another, regardless of the format, Master is
All
going to get
boost
to
in
pick
10
NMP8 in the
seconds.
semifinal. So, that's pretty cool.
Damage in 10 seconds.
Now, the thing is, he will have to be picking it against either Shaky or Roddy.
Boost in 10
And
seconds.
not exactly 2 players who you want to be picking NMP8 against in this tournament.
Yeah, well, he would be happy to pick it against Shaky. They've had close games there. So actually, if Shaky beats Roddy, that's great for Master.
Okay.
In fact, it's great for Master from a confidence perspective too, because they've been playing and Master has improved dramatically and is already challenging and beating Shaky when he was getting wiped out by him at the beginning of the week. And then on NMP8 especially. So if Master can make it to... If Shaky can beat Roddy, and Master versus Shaky will be a wild semifinal.
I'm pretty interested to see what happens here.
I guess we have to go to
All
Shaky
boost in
Roddy
10
now. I have a
seconds.
message from Niams I'm going to look at. We don't need to see the last 42 seconds of this, so I'm going to tab out. What's up with Redon? Can you wake up? Oh dear. All right, it's kind of funny. I wondered if I was thinking earlier, like maybe Shaky will have to leave, and he'll be like, "Oh, my dog it's the dog problems. I gotta leave." He actually just did say that he is having dog problems, but he also said he'll be back in a minute. So it is not an excuse for leaving, but I did predict in my head that the dog would come into play. So that game will be happening as soon as Shaky gets back. Right now, I guess we're having Dames versus Master, which really shouldn't be anything at all. I'm thinking Master will absolutely crush him, and that's that. So we will just keep an eye on server 2. In fact, I'm gonna go straight over to server 2, or this is server 2. I'm gonna go straight over to server 1 and anticipate that.
All right. And Shaky just got back. So perfect timing.
Excellent.
Roddy is challenging him to an NMP8 rematch. So we'll see if they make that happen.
That would be somewhat foolish to accept. It's not that Shaky is bad at NMPA. He's very decent NMPA player, but it's really not the map you want to be on when you're rusty, and it was never his best map, or even close to it, so definitely think he does not want to be playing Roddy on NMP8 if he can at all help it.
Still in the pool so far.
My god.
Still, it's in the final 3.
Oh no, he has to veto Metal 4. He doesn't know it. I don't know if he even knows Hades.
Oh
he
no! Hades. I think Roddy's gonna.
Yes.
NMP8.
Okay,
all
sorry.
right,
I know
go.
we're blind. I gotta get Sour Button back. Sour Button, minimize, full screen.
Hype for this match.
This is amazing. Hopefully, nothing crazy happens to ruin the hype, because it could. It could go either way in a total blowout. If Shaky repeats, it's a blowout. If Roddy does what he's supposed to do, it's a blowout. Hopefully, neither of those things happen and we get a close match. So I'm off on Roddy making the correct start, going straight from the machine gun. Shaky also making the correct start and going straight from the machine gun, and we're setting up a mutual here.
Ooh.
Shaky does get the first kill, but it shouldn't matter. Usually this ends up as a mutual. Shaky just wants to not wait too long here. He should be dying soon. He needs to make damage and die before this yellow is coming up. He's really does not want to be alive here.
Oh no!
I didn't see it. I was watching Shaky, but I heard it. All right, well, Roddy's
He
gonna
just missed the platform up top.
Shaky does eventually drop and die and doesn't get the yellow. I don't think he expected to have an opportunity to get the yellow, so it wasn't even in the cards. Bit of a wild machine gun fight there. Not a wise pistol either.
Health boost in
I think
10
Shaky's a bit
seconds.
nervous here. I don't think he wanted this to happen, but then he couldn't resist having it happen. So
Yeah.
hopefully he can get that together a little bit.
Quad damage in
Roddy
10
would be
seconds.
wise to try cutting him off at the health boost sometimes, because I know he's going to want to go there. He gets the quad. He's going to fall off, but he does a lot of damage.
Let's see what happens with this quad. This is definitely.
Well, Shaky gets a kill out of it. Whatever's going to happen, Shaky did get a kill out of it. And this should be the end of it. But can he get the dream shotgun? No, Roddy does not come around the corner. I would stay down there, Shaky. No, he didn't stay down there.
Yeah.
And he'll hide. Good, he should. All right, let's watch Roddy and see whether he finds him and or what he's going to do. Misses the yellow somehow, which is kind of a big deal because he can't get back up to it with nades because of the quad, so he was not able to go look for Shaky more. But he does have the yellow and great weapons. So right now, is it... You got to be kidding me. You got to be absolutely joking.
Health
There
boost
is
in 10 seconds.
illicit betting going on. That is the only way I can explain it. Roddy has bet on himself on some Russian betting forum. I don't know, man, because that was just insane. But Shaky just does not seem to have a plan for when he's going to get a yellow. Good fight for him. Ah, he gets it.
10 seconds.
Oh, but that's unlucky.
Alright, we got quad coming up.
Was that enough shotgun damage? No, it wasn't. Can he stop him? No. Nope. Wait, pistols? 1, 2, 3. Nope, no 3. Just needs 1. Got him!
Oh, there he goes.
And he just barely picks up that green, and it looks like he's ready to go for a yellow. Shotgun in the face. Gets the rifle. 1 more. Got it. Can he get to yellow? Absolutely
Roddy's
not.
got top
But he
yellow.
does hit a sick rifle. So that's something. And he does... Well, he doesn't have the lead. That's Roddy. Sorry. So Shaky looks like he wants lower yellow, but he knows he can't get it. He's going to go down here and take some
Health
rifle.
boost in 10
Most players
seconds.
would not do that. What? Roddy's there. And he kills him.
Oof.
That makes no sense at all. What was Roddy doing there? Was he just hunting him? I don't understand. And he hits 2 clutch rifles, though. Shaky, that was not a free kill at all. This is a good time to take lower yellow. I totally agree with this. He just needs to get out without being damaged. Upper yellow is up for some reason.
Quad damage.
Yeah,
in 10
Roddy just
seconds.
missed 2 nade jumps.
Perfect. Roddy is melting. Oh, that was close. Quad. Nope. Oh, no. Well, he's got to get this kill. It's so close. Good thinking there from Shaky. Oh, but he misses the shotgun. That was a smart, good read. He read Roddy correctly, but he couldn't get the shotgun. Damn. Gutting. But that's good maybe for Roddy fans because Roddy's had some just absolutely
Boost in 10
sad
seconds.
unforced errors. So good to have something go his way there. Oh, what? Shaky. What?
Wow.
That was some ninja shit, man. Alright, he's got to get some health. Oh, Roddy takes the right time to go for the health boost. And does finish the
And
kill.
the shotgun.
I don't think Shaky meant to fall there. And those machine guns have been taken. You can see Shaky's thinking what to do here. I would go for lower yellow. But he's going to go up to machine gun. This is about to be a fight.
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
He blindsides Roddy
Wow.
completely. And he's got the edge for quad. Going straight to it. No, he's going to go to yellow first. Doesn't get yellow. Can he kill Shaky? I mean, Roddy. Oh, no. Yes, he gets it. Sorry if I'm a little bit of a Shaky fanboy. I'm not... I don't mean to take anything away from Roddy, but Shaky is the most exciting player to watch here. Just because of how out of nowhere he's come. What was that? I didn't even know you could do that. He just got out of
Wait,
lower...
what did he do?
He got out of lower yellow without using a weapon jump. And his rifle
Oh yeah,
are killing it.
you can hop on up.
Well, I never do that. It's too risky. But Shaky does not know the meaning of fear, and he does it anyway. I'm on Roddy again, though, because Roddy has gotten... Well, he's already lost it all, but he gets the yellow. He's going to die to machine gun, though. And Shaky's gunning for green. Roddy missing all his pistols, but he will get the good weapons. Going down here doesn't really make any sense, but Shaky's also down there. Shaky's...
Quad damage
What
in
is
10
happening?
seconds.
Maybe he thought health was up because Roddy... They need to get to quad. Oh boy.
Yeah.
He's gonna get it! Oh, that's huge. I didn't think that was gonna happen.
Wow.
Now, can he make... Roddy's just gonna go straight for this yellow. Doesn't even get
Yep.
on it. Shaky's showing moves, but he's fucking them up.
Boost in 10
My language. Is he gonna fall? He doesn't fall, but he does get the kill. That went as well as could be expected. Can he get one more out of it? No. Roddy is probably on the health boost. I think I just heard it. And I think he went out upper stairs. Shaky should know. Yeah, he
Yeah.
figured that out. Oh, good rocket. Shaky takes his first lead of the game.
Wow.
Not a sure thing, though. He needs green, and he needs to get to upper yellow. He doesn't care. He's going to lower yellow. He does it again, and Roddy falls off!
Oh. I don't think Roddy was expecting him to be there.
Neither was I. He gets upper yellow and lower yellow. Just the plays that no one sees coming right
Wow.
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
How is he hitting these rifles?
Damn.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what Quake does for you. Leave Sour for like 5 years and just play Quake.
10 seconds.
You'll be a god at NMP8, apparently. Well, Shaky's got everything. Well, he needs armor, but he's got quad and green. He's gonna go for health boost. Why is he going for health boost?
Roddy is finally gonna find his way onto that lower yellow. He's been avoiding it all game.
All right, Shaky got a little overconfident there, thinking that Roddy would be scared and hiding, but instead, Roddy gets both yellows. So the tides have turned a bit. Shaky does have a decent stack, and he's hitting all his shots. And he's got the... In a way, this is an advantage because he's got machine gun to have the low ground there. And yep, Roddy points out why I would say that. Lower yellow's not going to be up yet, and he's good choice not to wait there. Green should be up. Or did he already take it? Well, it doesn't matter. He should just play for the next yellow. But he drops, hyper-aggressive, gets the kill out of it, but loses position. Can he get back up there? That rifle is big. Roddy, though, not hitting his shots, can't get the kill, and Shaky makes the jump pad. Quad. This is the quad of all quads. He's just going to go for it. It's up to Roddy to hit the shot. Roddy's right next to him. He falls down.
He knocks him down. Roddy gets a good spawn. He can make it. He got it.
He's got to hit this rifle.
But he fell.
Shaky doesn't have to do anything. Amazing.
No.
20 to 11. It's not over yet, but it's close.
Yeah, this is looking rough for Roddy. He does not have a lot of time to make this
I guess
happen.
we should go on Roddy. Roddy's the guy who has to do work, and Roddy is just freaking out in midair for no apparent reason. But now he gets yellow, and he just misses all the machine gun. Hits the rifle, falls down, gets the shotgun.
Nice shotgun.
8 frags to go. He's got not much stack. Is Shaky taking lower yellow? He is, and Roddy doesn't manage to get on him. Yeah, that. Oh, but the machine gun, 66 health, perfect rocket. Didn't finish the kill though. Shaky's stack from that lower yellow was enough. Oh,
okay.
1 health.
Boost in 10 seconds.
If he just gets 1 pistol though, he's dead. Alright.
Quad damage in 10
Minor
seconds.
setback. Can he get to the... No, that doesn't work. You needed to nade jump from there.
Ooh.
Roddy! That isn't... What?
Oh. Yeah, I think he's just in desperation mode.
That's game. If he had known what to do on that trick, that would have worked for him. That's a nade jump though. You can't make it with rifle.
Yeah.
Unless you're Redon. Redon could probably make it with, but no one else can. Shaky is in awe of himself. I guarantee it.
Wow.
Well, it's not over for Roddy. Roddy will be in the semifinals, where he will face off against 8.
Yeah.
Huh.
Wow. That should be quite the match.
8's tournament chances just improved massively. That was such a good game, dude.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Roddy had some horrible unforced errors in the first 2 minutes.
Yeah, poor Roddy. Just missing those nade jumps to yellow happened a few times, and it was really big.
The one
He
I
ended
remember,
up missing yellow like both times.
the big one I remember is when he had full stack and his jump to jump pad was just not where it needed to be. Because that was the momentum. Yeah, it looks like you do.
And then falling off of quad.
Yeah.
Like
The momentum when he missed that jump to jump pad though.
yeah,
It
that
was
was really
because Shaky could have. I mean, that was a chance for Shaky to tilt. Like he was getting really shut out of the map there, and it would have been hard to get back into it. And so a lot of momentum was blown by that mistake. Sorry, I got distracted in the middle of work. But wow. Can you grab the demo? I don't know if I have this set up to save demos or anything like that, but we should keep that demo. And I don't have admin.
let's see. I think all the demos will be saved after, but I'll grab this one just in case.
Perfect. Theoretically, they should be. There's enough space on the server, but I'm not the one who set it up, so I can't guarantee anything.
Yeah. I have the demo.
Perfect. 17 people in chat does not mean there's actually 17 people watching. No one is chatting, so that's depressing. But that was doesn't matter. People are gonna watch back that VOD and they're gonna be mind blown. See what's going on. Hammond and Josh 22. With how Hammond played this before, I expect him to take it. Hate versus skills should be a blowout, but maybe it'll be an entertaining blowout. I don't know. What do you think?
I'll go watch some skills.
All right, let's watch some skills. Everyone's favorite player.
We haven't really seen a lot of hate either today, so it might just be good to get a glimpse of him before the semis.
For sure, for sure. Tumwalk. Solid -1 for skills right now.
Hate with a commanding stack. Skills ignoring quad. Completely.
I'm actually not watching right now. I'm catching up with Shaky. Neither is anyone else because I have the splash screen up, which I should fix. Up to -1. That is bad.
Yeah.
Damage in 10 seconds.
REA 987. I don't know what question mark means there. That's what happened. If you're confused about what happened, that is what happened. All right. Yeah, that's fine. All right, let's minimize that and full screen. Are we sure we should be watching this game? 14 to -1.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch skills and see what the hell is happening to him. He's lagging for one thing. Hits that rifle. What is hate? Hates on 200, 200. Okay. That's a problem for skills.
Yeah.
This has the potential to be... Well, there was that 58 to -1 or whatever it was.
Yeah, that one's gonna be hard to top.
It's gonna be hard to top.
10 seconds.
But I think... I don't know which map's more impressive to get that kind of shutout on. Tumwalk is very hard to get a clean win on. Because stuff like that happens. It's impressive that Hate didn't take more rocket damage there.
Yeah.
Hate pinging these days.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
I've seen worse. I was hoping he'd ping down in the low 200s, which he is. I was hoping he'd ping in like the 202. Rita tells me that both games are identical scores, so we're not missing anything. Josh 22, I think, is setting himself up for the I forget what I was gonna call it, like best effort or something similar to that. Oh, most valiant effort, I think I was gonna call it. He's setting himself up for the most valiant effort award. Shaky and Master, I'm not sure. They're competing hard for the most impressive surprise performance.
Yeah. I've been really impressed with Shaky. I didn't know he was that good.
Yeah, man. He was always good. I mean, he was never quite in contention for tournaments. Sometimes he would qualify. He stopped wanting to play tournaments pretty quickly. I mean, after like 2010. But
yeah.
He was always good enough to play practice games on and get something out of it. So, and then like I said, he went to Quake for a while and he got a decent ELO in Quake Duel. No, nothing terrible. So he's a highly respectable dueler. I am impressed. He's playing better Sour than he did when he left. There's no question about it.
Yeah.
But on the other side of that award, Master, what the hell, man? Come out of nowhere.
Master.
Straight to the semis.
I've never seen him before, like, as you said, like 2 weeks ago.
I don't know if he has prior FPS experience or if he's just been hiding out in the dark corners of Sauerbraten. But either way, I think he's the favorite for that hypothetical award right now because while I am extremely impressed with what Shaky's done, Master is just, what is he doing even being in the semis? Ria 987. This is the default FOV. I'm not gonna change it. Sorry if it's a bit low for you. A lot of people do play on like 115 FOVs. I just play on 100 because I got used to that in Quake. But yeah, that looks like I'm just answering your question. Hade's ping is a bit too high. Down below 200. You're pretty okay. Above 200, it's like, okay, there's going to be some negative effects. But as you can see, I mean, there's a game happening, and it's going pretty well, so it's playable. As Niam says, it's the same. A lot of client-side hit detection to make the pings work.
Health boost in 10 seconds. Quad damage in 10 seconds.
Poor skills.
Poor skills. If I make another JS30 tournament and I need another FFA, has this ever happened to you image, I am definitely taking this map. Although it does kind of make a poor case for the tournament if the screen that I'm saying you can avoid having happen is from the tournament. Uh-oh. 27 health. He just needs a rifle. He hits 68% of his rifles. Except when he doesn't. He's got hate on the run, though. Oh, he's gotten to armor, though. He even spams the right place. Doesn't hit any of it. Hate gets yellow armor.
Just a bit too late,
and he's still on the negatives. He did just do
some good machine gun.
Yeah. Oh, he trapped the yellow armor. That was a pro play. Look at how nervous. Hate wants his -1.
4 health. 4 health for Hate.
He's scared to take the health. Oh, again, the terrible luck on the spam. He's dead.
Hey! No!
Unbelievable.
He's back to -1 though.
What? And Frosty shows up just in time. That. All right, we have most tragic award being handed out for that instance right there. If I were Hate, I would hide. Yep. That is one of the most tragic things I've ever seen, ever since that Roddy falling off the jump pad bit. It was his nade, right? Not Hate's nade. It really doesn't. Oh, it has to have been his nade. Duh.
Yeah.
Sorry if there's some noises right now. I'm just adjusting. There we go. The other game is a close contender. Yeah, I guess Redon probably watched that. Alright, I think now it would be a good time to look at the bracket and find out what happened. We should probably run the semis on one server to make them epic. Yes,
Sounds fair to me.
time to decide what format I'm doing. Whether I'm just doing straight up sour duels or... What time is it?
It is 2:36.
Alright, we'll do the normal format. So it's going to be Roddy versus Hate, with Hate having the one map advantage. And it's going to be Shaky versus Master, with Shaky having the one map advantage. And that's now. It is time. So we can run Rain. We can run Hate versus Roddy right now while we wait for Shaky to get back with his dog. Oh wait, there's still more games? No, that
I don't
was
think
the,
so.
that was the last game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the last.
Read on. If you're listening, that's stuff. What I said. What's the stuff? Because yeah, I don't see. Well, let's go back to server 1. Alright, so Shaky is still in BRB mode, so we'll run... I'll double check this with my actual admins. Maybe a break. Okay, we'll take a little break.
Semis break down pretty interestingly. We have the two people we expected, Hate versus Roddy, and then we have the two people who came out of nowhere, Shaky versus Master.
Yeah, that is very odd how that turned out. I expected two people out of nowhere in the semis facing the people we expected, not the other way around.
Yeah.
Just discussing format here with Read On. Looks like the question is whether Hate wants to start right away or not. We're not super crunched on time, but we will be getting there soon, so probably shouldn't take too long of a break. If Hate's ready, we'll get started right away. So that's up to Hate. Looks like he's ready to do it, so it looks like we will be going in. And then the question of the format. I want to just run whatever Sour Duels was running, but I can't remember. I think it's veto out. Wasn't it veto out? Wasn't it veto out the pool? So you do one map advantage, then the other guy picks. If it's tied 1-1, they veto out the pool, right?
I think so.
Because a free map pick for the third map would be, that's a huge advantage to the group guy, which is not undeserved, but probably weighted a bit heavily since he's already getting a map win out of his performance. And this is my tournament, so I'm going to say that rather than continue to cause uncertainty. That's the format. We are basically ready to go here. And yeah.
Alright, I'll be right back. I need a second.
Alright. You know what? I don't think that's how we were doing it in Sour Duels. 'Cause didn't I get to pick?
All right.
I'm having a moment of uncertainty whether there was actually veto out. I gotta get the splash screen down. And I should also say, well, I'll save another announcement for finals. But yeah, I kind of feel like it was pick after, because I feel like I remember like picking against Hanzik after losing the first one. We gotta ask Frosty. He'll remember.
I think vetoing out of the pool is better. Anyway.
It just seems a little harsh to never get to play your map pick as the guy coming from the groups. Like, okay, you got a free map win. Well, yeah, you got a free map win. All right.
Yeah, the free map. That's pretty nice.
It's the same deal as if you got to pick the map you wanted, so. Alrighty. Anyway, we're off. It is tied. Nothing has happened, really. And Roddy will get the first yellow armor. I am going to watch Hate, because Hate... I think I have literally never watched Hate play NMP8 ever in my life.
I think so too.
I think he avoids it like the plague, and we're going to see whether that is by necessity or by just choice of not liking it. Well, that was awkward as hell, but so far nothing terrible has happened. He can nade jump, so that's something that's good to have on this map. Gonna get the health boost, and Roddy's gonna get the quad.
Go back to quad.
Roddy.
Oh, Roddy.
Why do you do these things? Alright, Niams, that makes sense. Probably what happened. But yeah, I've made up my mind. Again, for the second time. So, Hate doing a lot of machine gun damage there against Roddy after giving him that in, but
nice
Roddy has some sick combo there, yeah. Roddy seems to not know that you can jump straight onto the green from there. No weapon jump needed. Very cool. Roddy is just not falling. Don't fall. He's doing whatever he wants right now. The only person who can stop Roddy is Roddy at the moment. Hate is kind of just running away. He's made it up to the rockets, and I think he'll go down to health boost because he's got nothing better to do. But Roddy's in a much better shape for the quad. Oh, he goes to health. This gives Hate an in. But Roddy takes a nice route and cuts him off at jump pad. That was so well executed. It seems a simple thing, but if he had just... If his movement had been anything less than... Oh, come on. If his movement had been anything less than perfect, it would have not been enough of a cut-off. Going to ignore him for now and see if he continues to play.
Yeah.
It seems like he's playing, so that's a good sign for now. Well, I think that if Shaky ends up in the final, we've got a map pick for him. Although I'm assuming Hate's gonna win the series. Why am I assuming that? There's no guarantee of that whatsoever. It looks like the series is going to be tied 1-1, and they'll be vetoing out the pool.
Yeah, games from these two can definitely go either way.
I think it's because I keep thinking like, oh, it's gonna be tied, but then Hate's gonna have the map pick. That's not what's gonna happen. It's gonna be that way. So this is very much an undecided series. Hate knocks him off. Hate, what are you doing? He's just being really patient. And he falls.
No.
That's so bad. That's such a sad happening. That's just... What do you say? What can you say?
Yeah.
All right, let's watch Roddy and see what kind of moves he has. All right, Hate is standing still.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
We'll see if he starts moving anytime soon. If he doesn't, we may have to accept his forfeit. I did say in the news post that you could forfeit.
I think he's gonna forfeit.
I'm muted, so someone else will have to check in on that. Because I am own Tourney. Ah. Wait, Hate wins by lag out. It's a wild turn of events.
Alright, so we're allowing him to forfeit.
Yes, we are allowing him to forfeit, and we will be vetoing out the pool when Roddy unlags out. Whatever. Who should veto first? I guess it's more.
I don't know.
It's an advantage for the other player to veto first, because that forces them to potentially veto maps you want vetoed. So,
you know what? How about we let Hate pick whether he vetoes first?
True.
That can be an
brilliant
advantage.
thinking, Lokio. Amazing idea. So do that. In chat, we've got some Jamra's confused. Yeah, Jamra, Master. That's how it works. You get a one map advantage for being the winner of your group. So you'll be in the semis against Shaky, and he'll have a one map advantage. Sorry if that seems harsh, but that's what you get for losing in the groups. Wait, you don't have to... No, that's not what happens. Wait, slow down, guys. Someone stop them. They don't have to veto the maps that were already played. They don't... He doesn't need to veto NMP8. That's not required. Oh, but it... Wait, huh? This is amazing organization. It wouldn't work otherwise, because it's an even number of maps.
Well, I mean, you still end up vetoing down to 1.
Yeah, it's just that one player gets one more veto than the other. Which is fine. Okay, cool. But he shouldn't have had to veto NMP8 because he already played it.
Yeah.
Do we think he cares about that?
I hope not.
Okay. Okay. I don't think he cares.
I don't think so either.
'80s.
Interesting.
I did not see that coming.
Well,
your private message, of course, is on stream, so I won't act like it's too private, but that's funny. All right. For the chance to continue your run at being banned, Hate gets a rather unfortunate spawn, but comes out of it with his life. And he's got health and he's got weapons, so all around, not too big of a deal.
I just took a look at their match history here, and it's incredibly even. Like, it's like a 50-50 split with all the games having like a 1 frag difference.
That is such good news. And I also commend you for being the stats guy. Our broadcast needs a stats guy. We should have thought of that sooner.
Hate looking good so far.
Yeah, he's getting everything to go his way right now. He's got the stack to keep doing it. He's got health. He just needs to not let Hayden get... Oh, that's what I was about to say. Roddy, get that machine gun. But he could still be okay. It looks like Roddy's willing to make this trade. No, Roddy prioritizing the yellow as he should. And they get crossed up. And it looks like Hate will get the yellow and Roddy will get the health boost. I think Roddy wanted the route to quad. Is he going to have it pay off? Ooh, he should have gone straight onto the quad there, but I guess he didn't realize Hate was caught behind the geography. Still, he can finish this. He just needs that to happen. That works great. So, Roddy's going to die to that shotgun. He might even... No, it looks like... Yeah, wow. 7 frags
Nice
is no
shotguns.
joke. Roddy's going to be careful here. That's good. That'll help him a lot. He's doubling back. Isn't yellow up? Yeah, there it is. 53 for yellow, and Roddy needs a little health, but then he can start working on getting this deficit back if he doesn't get trapped. I had a feeling Hate was up there. Oh, no. So now Hate's got really nothing, so it's going to be a bit of a free-for-all here, which is the name of the mode, which is really silly, but that's fine. In every other game, free-for-all means, like, 10 players on a map with items, and it's pure chaos. But in Sauerbrunn, free-for-all means duel. Actually, a little history lesson, not to detract from this extremely important game. I believe it used to be that there was an FFA duel mode in the like mode select. Like there was FFA and then there was FFA duel, but it was the exact same thing, so they got rid of it. And Hate is getting the quad with some considerable stack. That is actually the wrong thing to do. If you take the green, you have lowered your survivability versus 98 YA.
Well, it'll work out.
It does work out
He
just
gets
fine.
that yellow.
I mean, in a sense, it's good to deny. Maybe that was his master plan, but not what I would have done. But I'm not up 14-3 against Roddy on Hades.
Yeah.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
Roddy getting the kill, but yellow's not going to be there for him just yet. Is Hate going to go for health boost? Yes, he does, and he should have plenty of stack to attack this yellow. Roddy's going to need every rifle he can pull out, and he gets both of them, but it's just not enough. At least he should be able to finish him off. What? Hate had so much stack, and he's dead. Alright, watching Roddy here, because I'm nervous for him right now. I mean, he's had a rough tournament.
Yeah, he's got to start making something happen.
He's about to be defending this quad with rifle. That is so bad.
Not good. Oh.
Predictable result. Can he get on the yellow? It should be up any moment. I didn't time it. Yep, 45. So that's consolation at least. What was that?
Oh.
That was nonsense. I don't know.
Health boost in 10
I don't know what
seconds.
just happened there. But it involved Hate missing Roddy, then Roddy missing Hate, and then Roddy making the wrong double back, and then Hate getting the kill. Now, health boost is up. Roddy is going to miss it, but gets some good damage. No, he loses the fight. But he should get on
Hate
this
is
yellow.
still very low, yeah.
Yellow's now, and then it'll be again at 15. Roddy has stack. He has machine gun. The rockets weren't up, which is great. He needs more machine gun, and he needs rockets to keep them out of Hate's hands. Rockets are through that telly. Oh, apparently those rockets spawned again, but it's fine. He took very little damage. I would have gone through that telly to get the rockets, but he is at least getting a lot of machine gun. But Hate can come through either of these corridors.
10 seconds.
He's too early to well, he was just barely going to get it, but it's going to be tight for quad. He abandons it. I don't think he didn't have the exact time.
Okay, he gets quad at least.
Yeah. But he's got no weapons.
Health boost in 10
He
seconds.
could still make this work. All the health on the map is up pretty much. Where is he going? Hate went back, dude. Hate's going for health boost now. Okay, Hate actually didn't go for health boost. Alright, armors now. Cut him off with rockets. Perfect.
Nice job.
Alright, Roddy's really bringing himself back into this. I'm encouraged. Hate is going to have rockets again. He can't... Well, that takes care of that. So Roddy needs to start picking up more of the rockets on the map. Because Hate keeps getting them. Hate is about to... Well, Hate's not going to go for them. Which is good. Roddy should... Well, he kind of blew that. I'm actually watching Hate. Ooh, that was a nice rifle.
Yeah.
Roddy... Ooh, he gets it. Oh, the good spawn. No, what?
No! There he goes.
At least the 5th heart attack I've had this tournament. Oh no, I hate being stuck against rockets with machine gun on this quad. Alright, just go through. Perfectly played.
Nice.
Perfect. Yeah, you do want that health boost, in my opinion. But what do I know? Yeah, Hate's on it. He needs to get this kill now to justify the decision. He does.
Good.
All right, yellow's up in about a moment. Hate is not going to challenge this. Oh, he is sort of challenging it. All right. Roddy needs some health. He needs to not get rocketed. He's just letting Hate get... It's very hard to deny weapons on this map. But let's do it. If he can get health here. Oh, not
Ooh.
quite. He's gotten it back to 6 frags, but he needs to basically keep having control most of the rest of the map if he wants to win this. And
Yeah.
it looks like he'll get on this yellow. No! No!
1 HP.
What? Ah!
Wow.
Alright, well, he's lucky to at least get the yellow there. He should go
Yeah.
up to green before Hate gets there. That's not going to be possible now, but he can still finish Hate off. Leaving him weak here wouldn't be bad, but he's got no weapons. He's just going to try to jump on it, looks like. Is Hate going to come up with nades? No, Hate's just going to spam it. And it works out for him.
Yeah.
Roddy, save your machine gun. Don't go for health boost? Where's he going? Yellow's up.
I think he was trying to cut Hate off.
I think he maybe assumed Hate was going to be more cautious than he was, and there was no reason for Hate to do that.
Yeah.
But he's not out of it. Oh no, the health boost. Oh no. Alright, Hate's suddenly got definite advantage. Roddy, take the rockets, man. Only 20 machine gun, too. I don't like Roddy's weapon management here.
Yeah.
He's made some clutch plays and clearly knows what he's doing in general, but his weapon management is letting him down. And there, his timing was off, too. Because he let Hate get that last YA because he made that play to cut him off for some reason.
Yeah, just those small mistakes are really costing him.
And there,
Especially with the yellow.
Alright, well, he's hitting those rifles, but I don't like taking this fight with rifle. He should spam quad from below. Oh, he's got enough time, I guess. And there, this is where you want to have rockets, and he does, so that's great. Yellow's up. No! Alright, he gets
Nice.
yellow. He needs to have everything go his way now. 9 frags,
Yeah,
a minute
9
and a half.
frags.
He has to be perfect.
Not a
He
bad
needs to have
start.
weapons. He needs to have weapons.
Yeah.
Alright, there you go. That's some weapons. Eating a rocket. Cutting people off on this map is hard. Hate should double back here. He does. Oh, he triple backs. And
Okay.
it ends up... Wait, what? Oh, Hate's up here. Alright. This is a tough situation.
Oh.
Roddy can get down on this, though, so it's all hope is not lost. Needs to stop Hate from getting green. Good. Finishes the kill.
Okay.
Hate gets a lag rocket on him, of course, but he's still looking pretty good. Takes some
I
health.
need some weapons.
I agree with this. He needs to get upper now. Oh, Hate's down there.
Quad damage
Okay.
in 10 seconds. Health boost in 10 seconds.
Unfortunately, he has to do this. He can't go for yellow. He will get the quad, though. Oh, did Hate not go for yellow? Wait, no, go for yellow now, Roddy. Well, alright, get the kill now. But go for yellow. Because Hate'll... Alright, Hate's smart enough not to go for that. Maybe he shouldn't have gone for yellow after all.
Hate is in
Hate
sewers.
is in sewers. Good game, sewers.
Wow, that was a pretty interesting game.
Roddy just let it get too far away from him at the beginning there. He really did play his heart out in the rest of the game, and I can see why they're extremely close. But he just let things get way out of control at the start.
Yeah.
I think Roddy's been a little rusty this tournament. Is Shaky back? Shaky.
Shaky is back.
Nice. I'm explaining the format to him in Steam. I think Shaky's still a little confused. Ah, but he doesn't care. That's perfect.
Well, Master did pick NMP8 for the first map, so let's see how that goes.
He better get used to the lag because he's gotta face hate if he gets to the grand final. Oh no. Yeah, Master would love that.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Another one of these starts, which is just really stupid. And it's given Shaky a free 2-frag lead. But Master should be able to get right back into it. He's got rifle and he's gonna use it. And he's not gonna get to use it.
Yeah.
And now he is thinking about his life. Shaky is giving him an in on upper yellow. Oh no, Master with the read-on moves.
Wow.
Freaking out that he can't stand on yellow correctly. And now I'm back on Shaky, who is probably a little confused about what just happened. But to be fair, I did show him that move, so he's got no excuse. Now we've got even stacks and even weapons pretty much here. I'm on Master. Master is looking a little awkward in this fight, and Shaky takes him down easily. Health boost is coming up. I'm going to see if Shaky's smart enough not to go for it. He is not, but neither is Master. So they're going to go to quad, and Shaky's got the advantage. Can he get up there?
Oh.
Master is somewhere else. Shaky, no! Alright, now he's... Nope. Alright, this happens. This is
Master
right
chose to go for yellow instead of going up to quad. And now they're both, wow.
Alright, well, alright, moving on.
Yes.
Pretending something normal happened. Shaky's got the quad, and he is looking fierce. He needs some stack, but he also doesn't because he's got quad and weapons. Oh, he's gonna just die on that nade.
Yep.
I think he wanted to. Some part of him must have wanted death right there because he just walked right into it. He needs to cut off lower. He didn't grab the machine gun. At least he noticed. But yeah, he wants to cut off lower YA. It's too late. At least he knew what to do. He's gonna run out of weapons and have the shotgun. He does have good shotgun. And first two weren't so good, but the last one was great. These two have just agreed that health boost is a major item that they need to get every time. So that's how the game's going to play. Ooh, sick rifle from Shaky there.
Nice.
And he is looking to stabilize pretty decently. Doesn't even care that Master's shooting at him with pistol, or that he's going to get not going to get upper yellow because Shaky didn't get it that time. Good bid. Quad is coming up. I wonder if either of them have noticed. Kinda don't think so. Okay. We're gonna see another one of these.
Master did get it.
Master gets it, but doesn't get to yellow. And he is almost dead. He is going to live. Can Shaky hit the one pistol? Not this time. Get into machine gun. Master's got to be going up. He went up the odd way, which took Shaky by surprise. And just like that, Master is somewhat back into it.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
He's got the stack advantage and the weapon. No, neither one of them has any weapons. But now he does, and they're going to fight for health boost, which is a mistake for Shaky, but Master has... Ooh, and he's might pick up a kill here, too.
Wow.
Master coming back.
Master is on
fast.
a run right now.
He has halved his deficit, pretty much. And he's got weapons. Shaky probably thinks he's going to go to lower yellow armor. Master should cut him off here. I think he will. Yep.
Pretty nice job.
Yep. Upper yellow. Did Master take it yet, or is it up?
Quad
It is
damage
It's
in
up.
10 seconds.
Is Shaky gonna land on him? Nope. Oh, Master does. No, he's still up. He's still standing. He fell, but he's back up.
And he gets it.
This is big for Master. He needs to win this map to stay alive, and right, he went down like 11-1. So this has been a really impressive recovery. Shaky not hiding, making himself known. He does hit the rifle there. That's going to help him a lot when quad runs out. But he's kind of giving up frags pretty easily. It looks like he's a little frustrated. Gonna get this health boost. He probably has Master behind him because of how they've been playing this. No, Master actually not behind him for a change. Taking the yellow. And not falling!
Oh my
not
God.
falling at all. Falling
Master
again a little bit, but not a
Has
lot.
been saving himself just barely on these again and again.
Master is a movement god. It's clearly apparent. But Shaky might be ending the control here. No, Master gets the lower yellow, and he goes for the
Going
big
for that.
dick play.
Wow.
This guy is fearless. This guy is your next FFA Grand Champion, guaranteed.
This guy is so much fun to watch, I really have to say.
I agree completely. He is, however, going to get owned because he was having too much fun moving around the map to get to quad. I really believe that that's what happened. There's no doubt in my mind. Shaky's gonna go for health boost.
That's not gonna be up for a little while.
And now Master's probably got yellow, so Shaky needs to kill him before
Yeah.
quad's over, and he does not. This is a tough position for Shaky. Will he go for that yellow? He does have maze. He's taking the safe route. Master went back to see about yellow. Alright, Shaky is tanked right now. If he can finish this kill without taking too much more damage, he's going to be in very good control. Looks like he wants to go jump pad. Master knows this. Shaky making a good move not to go jump pad, but now he's taking a lot of damage. Going to come down to shotguns, and Shaky hits it. Master's going to get the machine gun. I'm on Shaky. He's got rockets and rifle. He's going down here. That might bite him. Master's getting to jump pad, but he's already got full yellow armor. So he can't take it. Now he can take it. Shaky's probably looking to just machine gun him off, getting everything he needs, and killing him in time for quad. Now, what's his route going to be?
Ooh.
That's not going to get there. All the way off the map. But he gets the make-up nade jump. Alright, so unfortunate to lose his 200 stack, but not everything is lost. So Master actually not getting lower yellow armor. He's getting green. Yellow will be up soon. Shaky's pretty out of position for this. I don't think he likes this spot. Now he's got machine gun. He probably likes it a bit more. His machine gun's really been helping him out here, actually. That's a good route. Will Master know it? Master's just getting to yellow. Shaky, pretty aggressive there. Too aggressive.
Yeah.
That didn't really have a chance of working. 2 frags. Shaky's got to play this a bit careful. I can see the anxiety. That shouldn't have worked, but it did. Now he's got machine gun. I'm sure Master wants to finish him here. He hits his own nade into his face, and then gets ambushed by Shaky coming out of teleporter.
Wow.
None of that should have happened. He does get some pistols here, so Shaky is not healthy. Master's waiting at health boost. Shaky's got 1 nade to get it right. He gets it. Now, if only he can stay on the quad.
He's gonna be so
He
low.
fell off the quad.
He fell.
I don't blame him at all. He must have been so nervous about Master's rifles.
Yeah.
Alright, can Shaky hit the midair rifle? He's not going for it. He's trying to be safe. He needs to pull out his rifle. No, he doesn't. I know nothing. He's perfect with shotgun. Health boost is still up, I guess. Hades is here. Hi, Hades. Alright. This game is still anyone's game. I went to make some pronouncement and I was like, no, there's nothing to pronounce. That helps if he can get this yellow armor.
Yeah.
Alright, that's looking fierce for Shaky, but nothing is certain yet. There's more quads to come, and Master has proven himself equal. That is a good shotgun blast. This could be a mutual. Almost a mutual. Basically a mutual. As long as Master can get some weapons.
Shaky is very...
Yeah, Master gets some weapons. He doesn't fall again. He's definitely immune to falling. But now he's on the bottom. What is happening? What exactly is the play right now for either player?
Quad damage in 10
Master has the
seconds.
desirable position. Quad's coming up. He's got yellow. He's on quad. Shaky should hide. Will he? I don't know. He should. He doesn't.
Sort of... No.
He thought he could... I see what he was trying to do. He's going to take his health boost, and then he's going to go back to the teleporter and fire rifles. He needs to hide. I don't know why. I don't think... He comes from a time when hiding was a much more punishable offense than it is now. And it turns out okay for him. Master's not able to find him too many times. 5 frags, 4 frags, 50 seconds. He needs to fight. This is
This
not a
can
fight he can
happen.
run for. That helps it not happen, but it's not over yet. Who's gonna get this next yellow? Where is Shaky going? Is he hiding now? No, he is hiding now. This is an odd time to hide. It might work, but it could backfire still.
If Master finds him, it's...
Master's about to
I don't
find
know.
him, but Shaky does get through the teleport.
Boost in 10 seconds.
Where is he? Oh, he tried to go to that spot. They patched it. They patched it. You can't hide there anymore. 14 seconds. 3 frags. 11 seconds. All Shaky has to do is hide somewhere, and he's got this.
Yeah, this is a pretty good spot.
Wow.
That was a really entertaining game.
Wow. Oh yeah, 3rd place. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I think I switched POVs about 50 times. Hopefully it didn't ruin the user experience. I could not stay on one player. There was just too much going on that I needed to see all of. So, I'm told that although Hate did absolutely murder him earlier in the week, Shaky has had some closer results versus him. So, I don't think we'll be seeing a blowout. I do think Hate is the heavy favorite, but Shaky... Oh, I gotta tell... Well... Oh, let's explain things to Shaky first. Alright. Back. What's happening? We're vetoing out the pool. We got Metal 2, Metal 4, NMP8, and Tomahawk left. Let me make sure my stream's running good. I haven't checked on it for a while. Everything seems to be running perfectly. Obviously, it's paused right now before anyone freaks out. Back in sour.
NMP8.
Are they playing? That got cut off. I didn't hear what you said.
I think we might see another NMP8.
Oh my goodness.
It's between
Look
that and Tomahawk.
Master, he's praying. We all do. It's true. This is the tourney of NMP8 coming back into force. Everyone agrees. By the way, thank you, Philip Pussy, for... That's a very odd thing to say. P-U-S-I-I. I don't know what insane quality, if that meant the map. Either way, thank you for what seems like a compliment. Unless it's sarcasm. So, moving on. Hopefully this guy is muted. Second. But, alright, I'm off on
I think
Roddy.
he will be.
I'm off on Roddy. He is guiding a machine gun. Master's gonna get rockets and rifle. Roddy falls down. That fight would have favored him, but instead he is dead. Master... Roddy cannot hit a pistol today. And he's gonna get off to a good start. Roddy does finish him finally with a pistol there, and Roddy's set up great for this yellow. Master might even go for lower yellow. Nope, he's going for upper yellow. The race to upper yellow. Oh my goodness, where did he get all that machine gun? Roddy just gets absolutely destroyed. And now Master will be at lower yellow. And he's out just like that. Not hesitating, not messing around. Will he get destroyed by machine gun here? Yes, of course he will. Anyone would. But he will get a counter kill, and now he needs to die. Will he have the balls to die, or the game awareness? I don't think he will. He understands that something's wrong. He's just showing off.
Wow.
He's not even doing anything to do with the game.
He's a little bit early. Yeah, he's gonna miss out on
think
quad.
He cares? He doesn't care at all. Oh, those are the worst spawns of all time. That's really unfair. Alright, Master, please. Not again! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright, time to hide, Master. He doesn't know how to hide.
Nope.
He's never heard the word hide in his life. He doesn't know what it means. Alright, he's back in it. That was a really unfortunate sequence of events. I have to say, I pity Master for the way it turned out, but he did choose to jump around rather than... Let's kick this guy real quick. Red Eclipse is better. Anyway.
Red Eclipse is better.
Red Eclipse is terrible. So, now that I got that out of my system, it looks like Roddy should have enough health to get up to yellow. Well, he's dilly-dallied quite a bit, and he screwed that up, and so that's actually not going to happen. Master gets the machine gun finished. Does he have a nade to get up there? He doesn't. Now he does. That sensitivity has got to be high. No!
Whoa! Oh.
Welp.
Now he's got to just
Look how antsy he is. He's just like, I can't stand still. I have to do a little, another
he
little
has
trick
to
jump.
jump out.
Well, for as much as he's impressed us, he is unfortunately down 6 frags. Yeah.
It's almost entirely due to these quads.
It is. It really is. And that's why... Oh! An opportunity arises. He's choosing to fight first. It's going okay. I would have gone straight to yellow.
Yeah, he's gonna miss out on it now.
Yeah. Finishes
But
the
he
kill.
does get the kill.
Got nothing to work with. Roddy's gonna go for lower yellow, uncontested probably. Well, he's gonna kill him, and then it's gonna be uncontested.
I think Master's getting it.
Got no weapons. That doesn't work. Nice try, but that doesn't work.
Actually, he was doing it before.
Really? Okay, never mind. I don't know what's possible. Master knows what's possible. But he can't do the simple one. He's messed up that most simple of nade jumps a bunch of times. It's totally senseless. Somehow he's still only down 8. Or 5. This is not out of hand. A totally manageable score. They're gonna each have yellow. Master's gonna have the better weapons. He ambushes him in a weird spot.
I have no idea how he put him off there.
Revenge spawn.
That was
too.
insane.
That was a nice revenge spawn. He deserved that. Roddy is in nowhere land, but he's gonna get to the machine gun now. Master can't resist. This is bad. Okay, Roddy wasn't there. He could have lit him up with machine gun. Master needs to get back to upper. Roddy's mid, upper. No, not connecting with that. And get it.
Wow,
oh, Master's
nice.
clutch. Is he gonna do the nade jump? He is. Pulls it off. That is a sick rifle. Master should be able to finish him here, but Roddy might get. He looks like he's gonna get away. I'm on Roddy. He's getting machine gun. Watching Master skip around like
Nice
a
rifle.
slideshow. Were you on? He hit an amazing rifle about 30 seconds ago at this point.
Yeah, I saw.
He is on the quad. The rocket's coming. He's still gonna get it though. And he's got a lot of stack. I don't see how Master can kill him here without some insane things happening. Yeah, alright. 3 frags, quad, and stack. Master fighting him anyway because none of these guys have heard of hiding before. It's not done. So Master getting his favorite item, the health boost, and his rifles are very decent. What is he doing? He's going out this way. There's no question about that. Roddy's not there to get him. Now what? Oh!
Wow.
I didn't know Roddy was low enough for that. Oh my god, this has been one of the all-time worst games of NMP8 as far as spawns are concerned. SWAT Llama will be having a field day if he watches this video. This has been embarrassing.
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
I think
Master looking very good for this quad.
Yeah, I think they're about even on these spawns, but they have been absurd.
Yeah.
What's happening now? Master, that's so unimportant. Master, you can't get that.
He's full.
Roddy is hiding. Where is he? Is he at rifle spawn? He must be. A little disoriented from the way he's standing, but he's got to be at rifle spawn. Right above you, Master. Okay, whatever. No big deal. You still can't get... Now you can get it. Is there a health boost? Don't fall here, Master. I know you don't really care, but some of us care. Oh, no. Well, you got to give credit to Roddy. He cut him off with machine gun perfectly. Oh, no. I wasn't watching, but I saw the text. All right, Master's up. He's fighting with pistol. Roddy goes down. Master's going to get MG. Can he stop Roddy from getting this yellow? I don't think so, but it's possible. Roddy doubles back. That was a mistake.
Yeah.
No one cares about upper yellow right now for some reason. Roddy should nade jump to it. Well, now he might have waited too long. Yeah, and Master gets it. Quad's coming up. Master has no fear of going bottom way. And he gets a kill out of it, too. How's he going to do it? Oh! Hey!
Ooh.
Can he finish the kill? No! The spawn! Yes!
Wow.
2 frags. 2 frags, 2.5 minutes. Health boost is up. Master knows. Of course Master knows. He wants it bad. Everything's okay. He's got his health boost. And I think he'll go for lower yellow now. Lower yellow is not there. Roddy is taking lower yellow and screwed up Master's game plan. I'm on Roddy now. He's getting stuck in an odd place, but now he's back in the game. Can't hit the rifle. Master does lag interestingly there, but now he's stabilized out. And Roddy is doing all the damage, but Master's coming back into it. One more rifle to kill. This fight could go either way right now. If Master wins it, he's got a lot of armor still. If he can get health, he'll be right back. But Roddy's going to get the health. Master is just chasing him with shotgun. Can't finish it off. Master still has no health. No one's got any health. Roddy gets green, and he finishes off Master. But Master's just like, pistol, perfect, I'm fine. Where is he going? Alright, he's going to get lower yellow. Quad is coming up.
Quad is up.
And he doesn't have a nade anymore. Where is he?
What? Okay. That's something.
I don't know what to...
That is definitely one of the more interesting quad hiding spots I've ever seen.
Him. He's got like no way to get out of there, and he's down 3 frags.
Yeah.
He's suicide. He's gonna lose because of that. This guy loves fun. We can all aspire to love fun as much as Master does.
You know what? I love fun too. This is a pretty fun game.
So that I'm just gonna be speechless for the rest of this, I think. Master gets a kill. Okay.
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
It is not over technically. What? He can still get to this quad. I think he will.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
Now he just needs miracles, and he could still technically win. That's not how you make miracles. Why are you using rifle?
You have rockets.
Yeah.
Come on.
Good point. Okay, that sucks. Well, it wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah. That was quite the effort.
God bless, Master. That's thank you, Tango Chan. Philip, yes, we have a competitive community. We've had a competitive community since 2009. It has maybe died a little bit in like late. No, it never died. It's been around since 2009. You can look in the Collected Hall of Fame, which I'll be updating soon. It's active. There's tournaments every 2 weeks, pretty much. We've had a ton of tournaments this year. This is a Division 2 tournament. We're watching a bunch of guys who are ranked below top 10 in FFA play each other. So not the highest level FFA that you'll see, but some of the most entertaining. I'm going to type some links in chat here in case Philip's still watching. And dual tourney. I'll just give you, and then I'll give you Sour World. And yeah, the Collective Hall of Fame. You don't really need to see the Collective Hall of Fame. It is on Sour World. I need to update it because the SWL section is very wrong. Loki, I don't think I told you about that, but I did some deep digging, and that is so wrong. It's so wrong, man.
Wait, what's so wrong?
The SWL Hall of Fame graphic.
Oh.
It's way off. It was missing. It was missing like 2 Insta titles. It's missing one of my FFA titles. It's missing like a shit ton of Spanx ICTF titles, but it gave us extra ECTF titles and then completely forgot a few teams. It's terrible, but I've basically fixed it. So I just have to get around to centering the thing and put it up.
Nice.
So anyway, Gills is not in the final. Krakovic is closing the window as I say that. Shaky's dog is famous. Shaky's dog has always been famous, but people don't know that because they don't know who Shaky is, which is perfect. But maybe that's a clue to some people. I don't think it is. I don't think anyone's gonna have a clue. Great pick, no veto process. No, yeah, wait. It's a best of 3. Yes, exactly. And I don't know that we have a way to determine who picks first. But apparently it's gonna be this way, so it's fine. There may have been some collusion. Shaky's my boy. I had to tell him about that hate result. It had to be done. We should still be seeing an interesting final because maybe Hate's gonna just totally turn his life around. He's already forfeited.
Hate does forfeit.
Already forfeited. Easiest game Shaky will ever not play. So now it's Hate's pick. And Shaky may be taking issue with that. It's fine if he wants to. I'm gonna let this play out, but one way or another we'll be seeing Hate's map pick, and I'm expecting Metal 4, which will probably be domination in the other direction. So I'm hoping then we'll see a exciting tiebreaker. Because I played Shaky on Metal 4 the other day. Hate can keep up with all of us on Metal 4. He's very good at the map. And I think I don't know if I stuck Shaky on the negatives. I think I just stuck him on 0. He's doesn't have that map down.
Shaky is offering to change his pick rather than take the free win.
All right, so yes.
Oh no.
Wait, what? I'm gonna go learn the pickups? He's kidding, by the way. He actually likes the map, but he's about to get destroyed. So we will watch Shaky off the start because
Yeah.
it's gonna be funny. But it's probably gonna be really bad. This was kind of always gonna happen in the grand final because it's the only place where. Because I made a point to have the best of ones be veto out so that no one would have to play maps they really didn't know. But I couldn't make it that way on the finals. So there was a high probability of this happening. And it's happening, but I expect that we're going to see an amazing deciding map. And I also expect that Shaky has been hustling us all and is about to win Medal 4 50-0. So here we go.
Let's see.
He's going to get the first frag and the second frag.
And the second.
Sauerbraten is making us look terrible today. What are these spawns? Yellow's up. And the third is a mutual.
Not a bad start.
Not as good as he could hope for. And he is dead.
Running in there, maybe not the best decision.
Green is
but...
up. Hate is actually extending out to punish him for existing. Now he's taking green. And Shaky's got shotgun and rockets and probably doesn't even know where the things are. That's true, Skills. I don't know how you...
Shaky making a pretty good move there.
I looked away. But he's gonna lose quad and it's gonna be painful.
Yeah.
Skills. That's true, you didn't know Tumwa, so that did happen. I don't know how you let that happen. The process was specifically designed to keep that from happening. But it happened anyway, so good job, Skills. Meanwhile, everyone else, I think, pretty much knew the maps. Maybe Josh22 didn't. I don't know if he knew any of the maps. Josh22 definitely gets the effort award. Most valiant effort. Master gets the most impressive performance. And also the most fun award that I've just invented because he deserves it.
Yeah.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
Here we are. It's good that Shaky didn't give away that first health boost. He might... Oh, he's going to attack this. He's going to get destroyed and back off, which is the right thing to do. He might be able to get onto yellow. He does. So, going to die, but at least he didn't give away yellow. And he heals Hate. So that's actually great right there. He does not let Hate get the start on an unbeatable health boost stack. He's not going to make it to quad in time. He's barely going to get a shot. Oh! Hate was expecting him to be there sooner. So, he might get to quad. He's freaking out. He is alive. He has very little health, but he's alive, and he has quad. Hate is... What? He's early for yellow, though. No, he's not that early. Careful. Shaky is really scared. Alright. Alright. That was a great quad run.
Yeah.
Shaky is winning on Medal 4 after almost 3 minutes. It's impossible that this could be happening. No, it's not. He got a really good start and managed to get a quad, and that's what happened. So now, oh, Hate.
Wow, Hate's machine gun.
Hate knows how to play the map. Because if anyone was wondering how to play the map, that's how you play the map.
Yeah.
Wait till they're early to yellow, machine gun rush.
Melt that stack.
So Hate has his first health boost under his belt.
Damage in 10 seconds.
He did take a lot of damage, though. He might not get to the second one. Shaky has a chance to finish him off here. He's got the weapon to do it. And he does it. And he gets the quad. Alright, Shaky's back in it. He should get yellow out of this. Ow.
Nice by Hate.
That was nice by Hate. That was a ballsy play that paid off big time. Shaky has eaten a lot of marginal spam rockets. Or they're not marginal. Hate's placing them perfectly. But a lot of things where if Shaky's dodge was a bit better, he might have survived. But he instead has just gotten hit by everything. Like on yellow there, he needed to hang back instead of going out right away, and then he would have gotten it. But anyway, here we are. Hate's going to get this yellow. And the next one's going to be at 19. Health boost is spawning. Shaky cannot get to it, which is ironic because it's Shaky's favorite item, and this is the map it matters most on. But So far, he still has not let Hate get to 200 stack, so hopefully he can continue that going, and we won't be seeing Hate run away with this. Beautiful machine gun there, and Hate rockets himself, but he's still going to take this yellow armor. Unless Shaky hits God Pistols. 2, but that's not enough. He needs to get the quad. Hate's going to be right behind him, and Shaky gets there. Can he kill him, though? Hate's probably directly behind him. Shaky's got good weapons. I almost thought Hate was going to be baiting green. Hate's... Oh, good spot.
Yeah.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
And he's going to be right on time for yellow. Oh, he's hanging back. He's got the yellow. He doesn't need it.
He's already full, so...
Beautiful play. The plays, man. 200. We're there.
Not bad at all.
He's got to stack back up to get there, but this is going to be trouble. Of all the maps, I think this is the one that most likes to snowball when you get 200.
Yeah.
You have to work for it. I don't think it's unfair, but there's enough health to pick up. It really gives you a lot of luxury when you can get to the 200 stack. And look, Shaky probably was thinking, I'm going to win this fight, but he didn't because Hate had a massive stack. Now Hate's going to get quad, and Shaky, consider hiding. I don't think he will, but he should. Hate playing double back correctly. Although I think Shaky might have just attacked him there. I'm not even sure.
Health
Now
boost in
Shaky's
10 seconds.
thinking about his life a little bit. Not hitting those rifles. And health boost is free if he wants it, probably. Hate doesn't need it. Yep, Hate was waiting to attack him on it, but he gets it pretty cleanly, so this is a good he did some
That was a
damage.
pretty nice fight from Hate.
Yeah, Hate bailed himself out there. That was from Shaky's perspective. I thought that was going to be his chance, and he did get him down pretty low, but he's about to squander it.
Man, all that machine gun just whiffing from Shaky.
I was watching from Hate's perspective, and I was like, "Oh, this is nice. I'm just not dying." Well, now I'm dead if I'm Hate, and Hate is dead, and he is naded Shaky. Shaky needs to suicide. I bet he doesn't even have a suicide bind. Well, that works. And he's gonna give up yellow. Unless he does something crazy.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
Hate is a very cautious player, waiting on that yellow there for many seconds. Although, it could have really backfired if Shaky had made a push. Alright, so Hate's on 150, 130. And 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Really, it's just a question of what the final score will be at this point, because it would take quite a big turnaround for Shaky to win at this point.
Yeah.
Wow, if he could just get that one rifle, it would have killed him, but it didn't, and he doesn't. It really was that once Hate started getting health boosts under his belt, Shaky couldn't keep up anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, credit to Shaky for eventually breaking the overstack, but yeah, it was harsh. Might get a kill here. He does not get a kill here, but quad would be his. Oh no. Oh yeah, the Knights of the Round Table did just join. What the hell? 5 health. Grenades. 1. No. Oh. Shaky probably doesn't even know how close he came there. Oh. Hi, Josh. You did know Hades. I thought that you didn't know Metal 2. But I guess maybe you didn't, but... Most robbed award to skills? I don't know about that. Hey! Makes it to double digits. That looks a lot better on the score.
Yeah.
Quad damage in 10 seconds. Health boost in 10 seconds.
That's kind of a nice trap. I don't know if he... Oh boy. And it all goes down. Well, what do we think's gonna happen? Jakey's gonna
I
veto.
don't know.
Jakey's gonna veto Tumwalk and Corruption, but that leaves Hades on it. This is tough for Shaky.
Yeah.
It depends on what Hate does. If Hate bails him out a bit, it could be okay. But if Hate knows Shaky's tendencies, then there may be problems.
Yeah.
Eager to see what happens.
I would assume
No, you
Hate...
remaining maps from the pool. Hate making the smart veto there. Fortunate because that probably would have been the most entertaining map. It looks like Tumwalk's gonna happen. Are we if Shaky comes back quickly with whatever he wants us to wait for, I think he's just thinking, do I want Hades or Tumwalk? But it looks like he's not thinking anymore. Or he is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea what's happening.
Tumwalk.
No one knows the irony. Taking his time with that hashtag ready. Probably doesn't know he's supposed to type it, but maybe he's just letting Hate marinate in what he's done here. I don't think he knows to type hashtag ready. Someone get it out to him.
He says he can't play this map.
Gonna have to.
He's in.
He's in. All right, I am no longer allowed to speak. We're off on. This is really funny, man. Who should know the pickups on the map at least, and how the teleports work, but don't know if he's ever played a duel on it. So he is. Let's watch Hate. Okay, they meet in the health, and Hate dies. Hate is gonna get the.
That was a
first
pretty
game.
sweet move by Shaky there.
Did he predict it perfectly, or?
Just the drop down into the health to be able to do that was pretty cool.
Well, he's nowhere to be found for yellow, and I don't really know. Oh, he just doesn't have any weapons. I think pausing on that platform there, I think he was worried about rocket spam from below.
Health boost in 10
Yeah.
seconds.
It's really going to be interesting to see what he knows and doesn't know here, because of reasons. Okay, they're both...
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
Alright,
This is one of the weirdest, like, slowest Tumwalks I've ever seen.
I agree completely. Alright, don't get shotgunned. Is Hate hiding? Yes. He's behind you! That sucks. But Hate tamped it fair and square. Alright. Jakey does get the kill on coming back, and he aggressively chases through. This is bad for being on. All right, well, the clutch rifle. If he can hit another one, he can get yellow. He does.
He does.
Unreal. He falls, but he makes it back up, and he almost misses it again, and he's going to go get machine gun. All right, so Shaky is in the advantage right now. Hate spamming him nicely, and Hate's going to be able to get green pretty cleanly here. So, oh, that second lag rocket hurts. They are on top of each other, literally. Well, you knew Shaky was going to get that one.
Yeah.
Yellow, I have not been timing it, but it's got to be soon. Just from the flow
I
of the
think it
match.
is, yeah.
Hate waiting too long. Big mistake. I think Shaky fell. He wants quad first. He is dead. Hate gets the better spawn, and he's going to get yellow too. Unless one more for glory. What is happening? Where's yellow? This is absurd. He's still not dead. Oh, I guess yellow went away.
Wow.
I don't really know when yellow got taken. And Shaky gets another yellow.
Okay.
10-7 after 3 minutes. We saw how much that mattered on Metal 4.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Shaky has a weapons issue right now. He should have jived on those rockets probably, but I don't think he... Oh, he waited too long. All right, shotgun. All right, yellow should be coming up soon. Shaky again choosing to bait yellow, and it's working great for him, but he's taking his time getting there, and it's too much time. The next one's going to be about 10. Shaky does not seem to know that he's screwed up, and Hate is about to rush this quad down with a vengeance.
Yeah.
So we may be seeing the tide swing in a big way here. Shaky wanting to go in, nothing to work with, and I think he's going to sit here. And Hate knows it. So
Good call.
I'm going to watch Hate here, see how many times he can find Shaky. That's 2.
There's 1.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
2.
Shaky probably not sure where the best hiding spot is. And what just happened?
Okay.
That shouldn't have happened at all. But it did. So, Hate getting dive bombed completely here, and Shaky's going to get the health boost for that, I guess. Was the health boost spawning? It's surprisingly hard to keep track of things when you're not playing.
Yeah.
Hate going for the shotgun bum rush, doesn't get it, gets killed instead. Should get green cleanly though, he does, and he's going to pick up these 2 machine gun bullets. If he goes through here, he could hurt Shaky bad.
Oh.
He does get the kill. Could have been cleaner, but it could have been a lot less clean too. Shaky goes all the way through. I guess he's coming back around. Going in with rifle. Oh no, he gets the other machine gun pickup.
Okay.
Another thing that really makes no sense. Hate's coming up to yellow right now. Shaky has green, so I have to say he has the advantage, but the advantage is gone now. But Shaky's just going to dive on it. He gets it. Timing by feel for the win.
All right.
And the health boost, which really isn't that big of a deal. But he does get a kill out of it. And does not manage to get onto green, but he should get another kill. No, not quite. Hate is weak. Hate is very weak. Again, I didn't time yellow, but it's soon-ish.
Yeah.
Probably, I'm singing like now. And I was right-ish.
Good call.
57. Shaky needs to not take more rifles there. Good machine gun.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
Right. Hate is actually going to outstack him for this quad, but the rockets are desirable. Awkward. That is unfortunate. He's going to camp here. He already pre-fires to give away his position to make it fair. Hate should be spamming under him, but doesn't seem to know to do that. Doesn't matter.
He didn't have rockets.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Got to give people more credit. Next yellow at 23. Hate has everything, but he's not managing to put that many frags into this quad run. All right, he gets another one there.
There's 1, yeah.
Shaky gets green and machine gun right off the spawn though. Not able to do
Good
much
rocket.
with it. I'm gonna go on Hate. Hate is stacked. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Holy crap cow. He has 150, 156, which is absolutely mammoth for Tunwalk, and I bet he'll be getting the next yellow armor too. It's in 3 seconds. Shaky's out of position. And he does. Next one will be at 50 even. And Shaky's just slowing it down right now. I mean, we've seen him slow it down a lot. Probably wants this green, and Hate wants him to want it. But Shaky's actually more concerned with his low health right now, checking over. He's just not really sure what to do here, and I don't blame him. He's in a really tough spot.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
Well, oh.
Oh.
Okay, 70 health.
Hate takes the lead.
And green. Hate takes the lead. He's gonna get yellow. Next one is gonna be at 18. And what's gonna happen here? Shaky could hold off with rockets. What about shotgun? No, not another shotgun. Shaky needs to do something to break this huge stack, but he just can't get the weapons or the angle for it.
Yeah.
Running through these teleporters, just trying to confuse Hate, but he's got nothing to fight with. Hate's got another 6 seconds-ish, now another 4 seconds to armor. Shaky does turn up for it. He'll hear it taken. Oh, this is a moment. Puts in a lot of damage. He's just going to rush it down. Misses that shotgun. Gets the green spawn. Probably a good thing. Uses up a lot of his machine gun. I'm back on Shaky now. Armor's
let's see what he can do.
Yeah, armor's going to be at about 48. I didn't get the exact time. Shaky is a mile early. That's not how you measure earliness, but that's too bad because it is now. He's got a good spot for quad, and he gives it up, which takes Hate completely by surprise, and I don't blame him at all. He's got time to get to yellow, and he's dead. This one has been a gutting blow. A minute 30. He needs to compose himself. The game is not out of reach yet. The game is getting a little more out of reach with that rocket.
Yeah.
Yellow is not up yet. That's a nice rifle. That's another nice rifle.
Another one.
He does not have enough rifles to actually kill him right now. This is good. Alright, 38. But he needs to be perfect. He doesn't have enough machine gun. Yep, that's unfortunate. Alright, there's plenty of weapons, Shaky. Just go get them.
Yeah, you don't need this machine gun.
There you go. And you get rockets. Hate actually manages to get a pickup. The game is not technically over. Hate should get this quad. He does not get this quad. And it looks like he's ready to throw in the towel.
Yeah. That was a good effort.
That was a great effort. That was a much better Tumwalk than he implied that he was going to give us.
Yeah.
And really, he had a chance up until the last minute 30. There was that quad. He came out of upright telly and had quad and machine gun, but Hate got the rocket. And that was the moment where Shaky lost all hope of pulling himself together.
Shit, man.
I am not. Someone tell him good game, damn it. Yeah, losing to the champ is something I'm very good at. Have so much experience doing that. Skills. Was I gonna give him an award? I think Krakovic wanted to give him an award for most robbed. I guess Skills can get the award for person I really didn't think was gonna show up. Not much of an award. I guess most surprising appearance. I mean, Shaky would win that if he hadn't come a week early. So yeah, I'll give that. Skills, you get most surprising appearance. And Master gets most fun. What?
Thanks, Skills, for showing up. I did not expect that to happen when I pestered you to do it.
Thanks, Lokio, for pestering. All right. That was absolutely sick. I need to see about getting demos and shutting the server down. Any post commentary? Any last observations we want to make about this? I mean, Hate was definitely the favorite to win, unless Roddy could do something about it. And I think Roddy's shape his tournament just wasn't where he needed it to be. I think right out the gate you could see that Hate was going to end up the favorite.
Yeah.
Just he hasn't bothered to learn NMP8, but he has really solid fundamental everything. He doesn't make mistakes, and he puts in some really nice plays. There were some really good baits that he did. Very good awareness of what he needs at all time, and really good. He's good at getting the health boost and working with it because he's a careful player. So he manages to turn an item that can easily be wasted into a big advantage.
Yeah, I've always thought like recently Hate has been like just mentally he's a top tier FFA player.
Yeah.
It's just his aim that's holding him back a little bit.
Yeah, his
I
aim
mean, even that is getting better.
Maybe the speed of some of his decision making could be a little better.
Yeah.
But when he has the time to make them correctly, he always makes them correctly. But I mean, yeah, he's holding him back is a great overstatement, really. I mean, he's there. He just got banned from the JS30 tourneys. He's no longer intermediate or beginner. He is now a pro. Shaky, I think, showed us all what you can do when you take some Sauerbraten and experience and then add a whole heaping dose of Quake Live, a big long mental break, and then get badgered into playing the tournament. I am deeply impressed with what he pulled off today. If it weren't for Master stealing the show, I think Shaky would have won of some of those meaningless awards, but Master, can't say enough about this guy. Who is he? I don't know. Where did he come from? No idea.
I can't wait to see more of this guy.
I can't wait.
Those games were so much fun.
The guy loves fun, just more than They Might Be Giants. He loves fun even more than they made an album.
He did well while doing it.
Yeah, he did. He really did. And honestly, I don't want to say he threw NMP8 because he didn't, but some of those plays on NMP8 against Roddy, if just a few things had been maybe done with a little more attitude towards winning and less attitude towards fun, that result could have easily been different. But
yeah,
then it just wouldn't have been Master. What else? Hammond, I was impressed with Hammond not losing to Z-Crone or Skills, apparently. He beat Skills as well. So Hammond placed decently high. Z-Crone, I think I have to look back at Z-Crone's results. I think losing to Hammond was a bit of a blow, but I think he won out against everyone else he was supposed to beat. And it was a close game versus Hammond. So he's got that really great timing. He needs to work on his aim and speed a bit, I think.
Yeah.
Josh, didn't really see any of your games. Thanks for playing, man. I think you know that you've got a long way to go, and whether you want to embark on that journey or not, thanks for playing today. I'm going to pull up the challenge results. At this point, I've basically said something for everyone, so I might as well finish the job. Anyone I didn't mention here. Roddy, of course, I already basically said, you know you're good. You're rank 11. Wasn't your tourney today. Just shape's a little off. Too much cake. Happens. And you did still make it to the third place bronze final, so hardly a poor result. Back in the group stage here. Doko Dog. Ah, yes, you got 2 wins and 2 losses. That's pretty good. You beat Skills and Dames. Dames, you strange animal. I have nothing to say. But yeah, Doko representing Chile in a big way. I was I guess I didn't know what to expect from you, and it turns out you've got some really solid FFA skill hanging out down there. So thanks for playing. Good showing. And that actually is everyone. I have now addressed everyone's games, and I am ready to finally end stream. Wait, one more thing. Big thank you to Lokio for commentating and keeping me company, man. You did a great job. That was awesome. I had a great time.
Thank you. It was my pleasure. Always fun to cast some FFA.
When I get all my Twitch bucks start rolling, and I'll buy you a new microphone.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that.
I could just put it as a. They always have donation goals. That little bucket
Yeah.
large bar. I'll be like, buy Lokio a new microphone. 0 of $7. All right. I am ending the stream, and I'm gonna go clip this VOD so that future people can enjoy it. So see y'all later.
All right. See you around.